ultimate purpose is not survival. It's finding purpose in what you love. I'm pumped to be branching out and being like, hey, we're going to sit down and have a couple-hour podcast.
Had enough.
Is it?
Is it, dude?
Jesus Christ.
We just like talked for 5 minutes. I'm like, is it though? I've always been inspired by this shit.
Yeah. Dude, that pizza was so greasy.
It was disgusting.
It was not disgusting.
Disgusting.
Something
Noodle Salad.
It's so stupid.
there was a breeze every once in a while.
And it felt orgasmic when it came by,
Yeah,
didn't it?
yeah.
It was like,
oh my gosh.
Dude, I thought about so I've been in talks with first of all, I'll introduce you. You're Beth Wojo.
Yep.
Yeah,
Not legally, but yes,
Yeah,
I go
right.
by that.
Yeah, so I did a little bit of research about your family and the
yep.
farm, and I saw that there's like 75 letters in your last name.
Yeah. Well, my maiden name, yeah.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm going to Wojo now at this point.
Yeah.
I just gotta legally change it, right? And that's a whole deal to do. But
Or
easier to say.
So is it your dad then, or
My parents, both my mom and dad, ran Wojo's greenhouse.
Okay.
So the last name Wojciechowski was obviously from my dad.
right
Yeah.
on?
Yeah.
Is your dad Mike or Joe?
Joe.
Okay. So Joe was the owner.
Joe and my mom Julie. Yep.
Okay, right on. And then you guys are not. Did your dad end up retiring? I was trying to do a quick.
He has not exactly.
Okay. Because I heard that you guys went employee owned, which was a big deal for a greenhouse.
Yeah.
But
So technically he sold it, but then still is an employee there.
oh, right on.
Right. So he gets his shares back as well in a way.
Right on.
But he's working. He's the main grower still, which is a big deal. And that's his growing capabilities. I mean, he's great with it. So the way that he's learned how to do all that, which I don't have a green thumb exactly, so good for him. But that's what's made it what it is.
Yeah.
And then the organization from my mom and the scheduling and the keeping things in line of doing the rest of the production, they did an amazing job.
Yeah. Yeah. They're so reading about Wojo's. What is it? Wojo Greenhouse, or what is it? Do you have an official title for the?
I think there's two different names, one for the one in Ortonville, one for the one in Davison, technically.
Yeah.
Because they're two different LLCs, because the one in Ortonville is the production and the retail.
Oh.
And then the Davison is just retail.
Oh, right on.
So something like Wojo's nursery or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I hate to say that I don't know it, but I wasn't.
I mean, it's the
wasn't super
weeds though.
involved.
Yeah. Do you work for your parents?
No.
No.
I did a little bit when I was younger, but I got into cattle so early. I think I was like 11.
Nice.
And that just sparked my interest way more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, gardening is I got into gardening as an adult. Before 30, I don't think I would have been able to garden and enjoyed it.
No.
It's such a long game to
It is.
reap what you sow. I mean, but yeah, so I could see oh my God, we're going to freaking put stuff in dirt again. Oh, and then cows,
Cows is a longer game.
Is it?
Yeah. It
But-
takes about 2 years to get a finished butcher steer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, is this like a family? Because you were 11, so was it like a family friend or something that you came to work for?
Down the road from my parents was a dairy farm, and they had one little calf out in the field with the cows. And I was like, can you catch that for me? I want to pet it. And they're like, no, but we have other ones, because with a dairy farm, right, they take the calves off moms so they can milk the cows. So then I started going down there feeding the calves, falling in love with them. And then that's how I ended up getting my first cow. They gifted me a calf. She was the only red calf that they had, so like a brown colored. And they gave her to me for Christmas. I still have her.
Oh, no
She's
kidding.
going to be 14 this year. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Her name's Pumpkin.
I was gonna say, if you're keeping her that long, you gotta name her, right?
Yeah.
pumpkin.
Oh, I almost name everybody. You know, it's just fun.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Right on. I've always heard that you can't or shouldn't because you get this like emotional bond to them.
Yeah, I have to say my first 2 steers that I raised out for butcher, I cried for weeks the week before they left.
Oh yeah.
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 I mean, I did a couple pigs like ahead of time thinking I would get ready, but for me, I don't grow attached to the pigs like I do the cattle. So when I took my first butcher steers in, it was sad.
Yeah.
I got their hides back, actually, so I have their hides all tanned and in my bedroom, and so that's how you remember them. But,
yeah.
It's what they're for.
Right. That's why you have them.
Right.
But that's still got to be hard. Like, I don't. Okay, so
they're not like a dog. It's not like killing your dog.
But it's like it's not that far off though. Yeah. I mean, they have personalities.
They have personalities for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
But you're not snuggling with it on the couch.
No, they don't come in your house.
There is a separation there.
You don't really walk them,
Yeah.
Some of mine I feed donuts to, that's the closest. But they don't do tricks or anything for them. They just mouth them. And, yeah, so, but yeah, it's not like, and they're not loyal like a dog. Like I've got 4 dogs, I have enough dogs in my life, but when you think about it, they are a little, they're not like horses either. So there is a little bit of difference.
I'm so glad you're not a horse girl in here.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I do have a horse and a mule.
But you're okay. But I can
but
tell
I'm not
right
one of
away,
those stereotypical horse people.
Yeah, I can tell right away that you're not a fucking crazy horse girl.
No, I'm a cattle person. I used to ride for like 8 years on and off when I was younger.
Right on.
But yeah, now I just have a mule and a horse.
Do you know how old are you?
27.
27. Do you know Haley Polly? She grew up out there.
Does she have an older brother?
She has a younger brother named Garrett.
Oh, no.
Okay. Right on. She seems to know just about everybody in that area.
Yeah.
So I always ask, like, that's my, like, she's like my North Star when it comes to, like, Ortonville and that whole area.
Yeah, no, I haven't heard of her.
Right on. Okay, no worries. Yeah, she grew up riding and she works for a local farm somewhere.
Okay.
But
I'm sure I know somebody who knows her.
Oh, yeah, it's a small world. Like, as soon as you're like...
Ortonville's small.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so to give you some background on me and my interest in talking to you, I never worked on a farm. I mean, the closest I ever got was like going to a hunting property up in Bad Axe and like driving by them. And then I watched a series on YouTube. There's a YouTuber named the channel's called Smarter Every Day.
Okay.
So he's a engineer. I think he works for the Army. But anyway, he did a series about farming, and I think the series is literally called like Farmers Are Brilliant or something.
Okay.
So it's like a clickbaity like way to suck you in, like what? Because you know stereotypes like aren't farmers dumb,
Right.
And then it goes into all the engineering of like all of this machinery and how they they have to fix everything and like bypass all these like gatekeeping things that like John Deere does, so that they try to prevent people from fixing their own shit. And,
sure.
And then all the whatever. So he goes into the engineering of it, and I was completely fascinated because being an ignorant person, I would have never thought that much engineering and ingenuity went into farming.
A lot of ingenuity. That's absolutely right on.
Yeah. And so that sparked my interest initially. And then I don't know if you've heard of Clarkston's farm,
that little family farm.
So there is a Clarkston's farm in Michigan, but this is a TV series.
No, I haven't.
Okay. So Jeremy Clarkston from Top Gear, they did so Top Gear was like a 30-year run like car show.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever seen any or heard.
Sure.
I mean, I've heard,
no worries.
Not my thing.
But so he bought a farm and had a guy running it for whatever amount of years. While he was doing his TV show, he just had a guy running his farm, and he doesn't know anything about farming. He just bought one because he wanted to retire to the countryside or whatever. And so the series is him like, oh, the guy that ran the farm for all these years is retiring. I guess I'll figure it out. And then so like the series is like, oh, I'm this rich dumbass who's gonna like try to figure it out. But he's actually brilliant. He plays the dumb guy. But
I'm sure that sounds really entertaining,
dude. It's so good. But it goes into the weeds of farming. I mean, it goes into the politics of like the shit that you guys deal with. It goes into like actually him like kind of apprenticing, even though he's like a 60-year-old man. He's
Yeah.
I mean it's captivating, and I was like, I got to get a farmer on. So like the
Okay.
first one I reached out was LC Scramlin of
Oh, yeah,
Scramlin
yeah.
Feeds, and
Yep.
for whatever reason he fell through. I don't remember what happened, but that was about a year ago. But now I'm back on this
yeah.
kick. I'm like, I got to talk to farmers. Like
Yeah.
like there's so much that I don't know about this. I gotta.
I'll do what I can for you.
Yeah, so I'm excited to have you here. That's me. I'm gonna land my plane.
All
I'm
right.
excited. I'm
All
excited
right.
to have you here so I can pick your brain about
Well, I appreciate
all
it.
this random shit that you guys get to do or have to do that I.
Yeah, I'll try to pull from other folks as well. I mean, obviously, I have a community around me, so
Yeah.
And gosh, they're probably all farmers, just because that's how you get along.
Yeah.
You got something in common, so.
Yeah. So the okay, so I guess my first well, what is like a regular day of work for someone that works on a cattle farm then?
So I do a little bit more than cattle. Like I've got
Okay.
poultry, pigs, sheep, and so normal day is just, gosh, you start the morning making sure everybody's fed and watered, and then you move on to fencing projects or cleaning out barns or any extra things that happen. They get out or something. That's
Yeah.
been too much lately.
Yeah.
But or trying to make. Last couple days made a couple water wagons for hauling water because it's so hot out, so they're really drinking it down. But
Yeah.
I mean, really, just it's a lot of care, a lot of nurturing.
Yeah. The
And I'll say, I don't get up very early. Actually,
no?
no. I think I start my day around 8:30.
Oh, I'm jealous of that. Well, what time does your day end though?
Right, that's the catch. Sometimes it's like 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's brutal. It's brutal. Yeah,
Yeah.
my our buddy Haley, you're working at these farms. She would be at our house hanging out and be like, "Oh, I gotta go."
Right.
Do whatever with the horses and I gotta feed and water and whatever. Like right now, I gotta go, and we're like, "What?" It's like 8:45. Like
Yeah.
my work day ended 6 hours ago.
Yeah, because, like, there are animals that are on, like, a 12-hour schedule. Like, you feed them, or, 8 to 12 hours, right? You feed them at maybe 8 a.m., and then you got to feed again at 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Because they eat twice a day, right? I'm more so of a grass-based, so I do a lot of pasturing. So it's not so much having to be scheduled to feeding grain or something like that, like it is with horses. But yeah, you got to be on time,
Yeah.
or they'll cuss you out.
The animals get an attitude with
Yeah,
you.
oh,
Like they know that you're
absolutely.
late.
Absolutely. Or they get out, right? Like,
Oh.
hey, you didn't feed me tonight. I'm looking for my food.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come find you.
Dude, that's awesome. How big is this farm that you're working for?
So I own my farm.
Oh, right on.
I've got 60 acres, and I rent another 40 pasture.
Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's killer. How old were you when you bought it? Because you're young.
Oh, I think I bought my first. So I bought 2 parcels. The first one was 24 acres with the house, and I bought that in 2019. So I would have been 20, almost 21. I'm a January baby. So
Me too.
yeah,
20
we're the
22nd.
best.
What's up?
We're the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's the worst. I would have much rather had a June or July birthday.
No, statistically, if you went to public school, you actually excelled more so than your classmates
Because
because you were a little older.
oh, you know what's funny? I was just reading Malcolm Gladwell's book Outliers,
Okay.
and he was talking about there's a advantage to being born in January, February, or March
Yeah.
as a hockey player.
Oh,
Like-
it's strictly as a hockey player.
Well, that was what he was talking about specifically.
Okay.
But like,
Yeah.
yeah, he was talking about how the way that they separate ages in Canada for youth hockey leagues, there's a significant advantage to being born in
those
January,
months.
February, March, because you're up to like 10 months older
Right.
than your teammates.
Yeah.
So then you seem more talented, you seem more skilled, and you are more skilled and more talented because
Right,
you've
'cause
had
you-
10 more months of practice.
Right.
And then that effect is compounding because then you get extra attention and extra
Sure.
game time and extra coaching and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's like now you're 17 and you've had exponentially more experience on the ice than your teammates that were born in August or
Yeah.
whatever. Or
Sucks for them.
it sucks for them. It sucks, loser.
No, it's just, I get it though. Like birthdays as a kid, you can't go out and do summer fun things. You're stuck in trying to find something inside.
Dude, I had a birthday party at Joann Fabrics.
That's sad.
Yeah.
That's really sad.
As fuck. There's a picture. Paige came across this picture of me with classmates, and I'm wearing a sweater vest. I don't know why. I don't know where I found it.
How old were you?
Like 9 or
Okay.
10. Like old enough to it be embarrassing.
Right.
You know, anything beyond like 4, you're like, what are you doing?
Okay.
And so I'm wearing a sweater vest, and I got my buddies around me, and we were gluing journals together with little felt like animals and characters. I'm like, Mom, like, I thought that was a cool birthday. That is the lamest shit of all time. Like,
Probably for a young boy, absolutely. Yeah. I'm sure your mom had a great time.
yeah, glad she
Yeah.
had a good time. I didn't live that shit down I still haven't lived it down. It's been like 20 years.
It's still on your mind.
Dude, it still bothers me. I'm like,
Yeah.
God, that was lame as fuck.
Yeah.
I would have, like, we couldn't have done the roller rink or bowling again.
Right.
You know? Where'd you do your birthdays?
Mostly at home, I think, if I recall.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, like a Chuck E. Cheese, right? Or like one of those indoor arcades or
Right.
something.
See,
but-
that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
You know, if you're like, you know, take me to a Jeepers or whatever. You
Right.
know? Don't
Right.
fucking take me to Joann
Joann
Fabrics.
Fabrics.
This is abuse.
I can't say that I've ever heard anybody else who's had a birthday at Joann Fabrics.
I'm not a straight guy. That's for fucking sure. It was forced on me, dude. Oh man, there's some embarrassing ass shit that comes up from my childhood.
It gives you character.
Sure,
Yeah.
trauma creates character for sure.
That it
Getting
does.
fucking bullied for having the lamest birthday of all time.
Well, yeah, you build character, you learn how to fight, I suppose.
Sure.
Yeah.
What's your birthday?
January 15th, 1999.
That was my grandpa's birthday, 15th. So my grandpa's birthday was the 15th. My brother's is the 19th, and mine is the 22nd.
Okay.
So we would just have
there's
like
a little
one
trend.
We would just have one big dinner. Yeah, everyone in my family was getting laid, and
That would
Whenever.
be, is that April?
April.
Yeah.
Look at us getting laid on Easter Sunday
Yeah,
or whatever.
right?
and
Yeah,
spitting out-
after church.
Oh man, dude. So you got. So you have cattle and you have. I'm trying to circle back.
Chickens, ducks, turkeys seasonally.
What kind of ducks do you have?
Oh, a few different kinds.
Okay.
So my ducks lately, I don't feed them, water them. I have a pond, right?
Okay.
So they do whatever they want to do. Blue Swedish, black Swedish, cayugas, which are those all black ones.
Okay.
And then I have a few call ducklings, Call, like for, I think most people use them for actually calling in wild ducks and shooting them.
Oh, right on.
But they're like really small. So they're the cutest things ever, right? And that covers that. They kind of just do their own thing. A bunch of them had babies this year. They just all decide they're going to lay on eggs.
Is there an income from these ducks, or are they just kind of like?
I used to collect eggs and
Okay.
sell the eggs, but I stopped cooping them up, and then I'll probably sell the babies come this fall, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't need 40 ducks. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are the what are the income like generating animals that you have? I
Yeah.
mean, the cattle obviously.
Cattle, because I sell grass-fed, grass-finished beef on a rotationally pastured program. I sell my lambs the same way, and then I do meat chickens, so like your regular Cornish cross, and I have them in chicken tractors that you move every day, so it's like another rotational grazing type of thing.
Okay.
And then the hogs, which I'll sometimes raise in pens or in paddocks and like move them through the brush because they do a great job at clearing. And then there are the turkeys, which are seasonally for Thanksgiving. But I'm a little crazy. I do like 300 of them, and that's a pretty good source of income, the turkeys.
Yeah. When do you start the rotation for turkeys? For it to be
Like,
on time for
I
Thanksgiving?
actually process them before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So, which that requires me to have a walk-in freezer or rent one, because we're talking about like 300. Well, you start with 300. You usually end up with like 250.
Okay. Because of like coyotes or?
Okay, turkeys are dumb.
Yeah.
This year I bought in 300 turkey poults, and about 100 of them never learned how to eat. You have 200 eating and drinking and figuring it out. You'd think the other ones would look and be like, "Oh, this is what we're doing." I don't know, bad batch or something. So
And they just like starve to death.
They just starve
they
to
just don't
death.
figure out.
It's really sad, but man, maybe I'm just like a little, I don't know, cold or like hardened to it. But it's hard to get sad sometimes about it because it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Right? But it is sad. And so anyways, yeah, so you're talking to like 250 turkeys that are like 15 to 24 pounds. The freezer space for that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is it like like a trailer freezer that you rent?
So I used to rent one up in North Branch.
Okay.
And from a really kind woman. And I think it was last year I started setting up my own. Ran into some problems with the electricity, so I got to get that figured out. And then I'll have that up and going, so I don't have to like go all the way up to North Branch.
Yeah.
Bring a certain amount of turkeys back because people don't all pick up on the same day. So it's like, okay, I need a 15 pounder, I need 2 20 pounders, this, that, and the other thing.
Yeah.
And make sure you don't bring any extra because there's nowhere to put them. And I have 7 chest freezers. I mean, it's a little absurd.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the walk-in freezer for that is a big component.
Do you do all your own butchering?
No.
No.
When I was married, we did all of our own chickens and some of the turkeys. And it was like every Saturday in the summer, we're just killing chickens, we're gutting chickens.
All day.
And then you got to package them.
Yeah.
I mean, it was you catch them in the morning. You'd have a couple friends come and help you out. They never really liked it either. So I felt bad for them. But we'd feed them lunch and ice cream. And then in the afternoon, you'd go and you bag them all up and you'd weigh them and you tag them. And then you put them all in the freezer. It was a whole day. It was bad.
Yeah.
So when I went through my divorce, I was like, no.
Yeah.
I'm not doing
so
it.
now you're going to be, now your
I send
workload
them
is
away.
doubled, Yeah.
Yeah, I got some farm hands this year. I hired in. I sized down on a couple things, but not too much because the demand is there.
Were you and your husband running the farm full time together? Or did he have a...
He had a part-time job. I still have a part-time job.
Okay.
I work at a dairy farm as well.
Right on.
It's like 5 minutes from my house. Wonderful family. I've been there for 8 years.
Right on. Is it Cook's by chance?
No.
Okay.
I do buy a lot of bull calves from Cook's, though.
Right on.
They're a very nice family as well.
Yeah, I thought about reaching out to
Quentin.
Quentin.
Yeah.
I was going to call him Q. I was like, I know it's a weird name.
Yeah,
Q.
Quentin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Quentin.
he's a real nice guy.
Yeah. I watched him do a little spiel to kids, and I was like, he seems like the nicest guy on earth because
Yeah.
it's like a field trip
Yeah,
there.
they do a lot of little tours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
But-
no, dairy farm I work for is Wiles. They do sweet corn in the summer. They're on Gale Road. I think that's considered Goodrich.
Right on.
So anybody that needs sweet corn, hit
Oh,
them
yeah.
up. It's the sweetest sweet corn you'll ever have.
I might hit them up because
Yeah.
I'm trying to grow some, and it's not going well.
Oh. Now they won't give out their secrets, but
No, but
yeah.
just to have a hookup because mine's not going
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Dude, growing vegetables this year has sucked.
It was a hard start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I had something like a dozen tomato plants die because of the late frost that I didn't expect at all.
Yeah.
It was like it frosted in like the 3rd week of May.
Yeah.
I was like, what? And then I lost an entire crop of tomatillos to these gross little orange slugs. I don't know. I don't
So
remember
there
what
you
they're
go.
called.
Get some ducks. I'll bring you some.
Dude, that's why I was asking about ducks. So I found I'm a whore for AI, and I know that's controversial.
Man,
It's so controversial.
can only say I've used it about 4 times.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I did, but I'm just using it the same way I would have used Google, right?
Right. So what's the difference? And every time you Google search now, AI comes up anyways.
Right. So like, well, that and it's just, I can just put exactly what I want to say instead of trying to think of like, what's the best way to look this up? I can just say like, hey, I got these stupid fucking orange slugs on my tomatillos.
Right.
What can I do to get rid of these things? And like, it was a weird style of duck. They're like a tall standing
Runner ducks.
Runner ducks.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
They look super cool.
They're funny as hell looking.
They are.
And we so I was like looking into getting them, but because I'm in Waterford, I have to have 5 contiguous acres
to get poultry.
to have any livestock at all. So I'm like,
those damn rules.
like for real, I can't have a duck.
Yeah, they're not that loud or anything, you know.
Yeah. So I was thinking about just like doing it and
Do it anyways.
do it anyway and just see
Yeah.
what happens. But we live. I don't want to give out my fucking address, but
No, don't do that.
I live close enough to the rule makers that it'll cause a problem.
Oh, yeah.
It'll cause a problem.
They'll catch it quick.
Yeah,
and-
I'm not in an HOA, but like the township itself will be privy of what the fuck I'm doing real quick.
That's really frustrating.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
yeah. I wish I could get property. We're just not there yet.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah,
It's a lot of work.
I know, and I have so much shit going on already. I'm like, I can't. Like having a garden is kind of stupid for me because
Yeah.
I'm busy from 4 a.m. till 9 o'clock at night every day.
Right.
So it just doesn't make sense to have property too.
Do you have kids yet?
I have 3, yeah. I got 3 kids. I do comedy, do the podcast, and I work like 60 or 70 hours a week. So
No wonder why you're drinking a coffee right now, first of all.
yeah.
But how many Red Bulls do you drink?
So you know what's funny is I'm so sensitive to caffeine. If I get the right amount of caffeine, I feel like $1,000,000.
Right.
One extra sip, I'm like, I'm dying.
Really? You get shaky?
Oh, I get shaky. I get anxious. I get like weird pains, and I'm like, is that a heart attack? And then I'm like, I'm like fighting off the fucking anxiety demons, and I'm like, no, I'm fine. Like, even though it's felt like this 1,000,000 times before, this time it's real. I'm dying. Oh, it's
That's
so
hard.
dumb.
No, I go through a lot of caffeine.
Do you?
Yeah.
You have to when you're fucking busy for,
Yeah.
you know,
When you got to peel yourself out of bed,
yeah.
you need something quick.
Dude, I tell you what, so being a pipe fitter, there are days where I work my ass off, and you go home feeling like you did something. You know?
Yeah.
Like you're like, ugh, like I moved so much, I did so much, and then when you sleep like you died.
Right.
And so I'm in a way, I don't have days like that all the time.
Good.
But I'm envious.
But when you do,
of people that get to feel that feeling more often, because I love the way that feels. I'm a fucking workaholic. So like
Been there, done
crashing,
that.
like I like the type of tired. Most people don't like this. I like the type of tired that like I'm pissed right before I go to bed. I'm like, fucking leave me. I'm going to bed. Like I like that
Man.
feeling. I like being so tired that I'm like, I'm going to bed. Yeah. And then I just.
But you got kids.
Yeah. They know me.
Man.
They're used to me.
How old are they?
13, 9, and 7.
Okay, so they're old enough to start to understand that.
Oh, they get it. They were like, I hear them talk to each other. They'll be like, "Oh, Dad's tired again. Don't, shh, Jamie, stop, because Dad's tired."
Oh, man.
I mean, I don't go run around ripping heads off. I'll just be like,
No.
"All right, stop asking me questions."
Right.
You know.
You just get a little short with them.
I get the only time. Okay, to be fair and be honest, the only time I get actually shitty with them is if they're being crazy in the car. For whatever reason, I cannot handle that.
No, there's too much stimulation.
Way too much.
Yeah.
And then they're like bickering and arguing and pushing and shoving on each other because somebody has something that the other one wants.
Normal kid things.
Completely reasonable.
Yeah.
And my unreasonable 32-year-old brain is like, "Ah!" And
No, I think it's reasonable for you as well. I mean, that's got to be frustrating.
Trying not to kill us all on the freeway, you know? And,
Right, yeah. It's really stressful. And
Do you have
bickering about... No.
Oh, okay.
No. No. I'm not sure about that whole thing.
Yeah.
I love to help the community. I love to like watch my best friend's sister. She comes and works on the farm and all that. But
Your best friend's sister your best friend has a sister that's so
younger.
young that it's like
there was
it's
an
like
age gap.
babysitting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's 12.
Right on.
And I bought her the horse and all that, and we're doing a lot of like farm stuff together. But
Yeah.
man, sometimes I love her though. She's a really good kid.
Yeah.
So I won't say anything too much. But
Yeah, but
you know, they're kids.
They're kids.
And you
right.
got to teach them. And I'm already doing like 500 other things. And I'm like, can't you see that I'm busy right now?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But
that
they'll
is-
learn.
That is the hardest thing. So like I've said, like I'm a complete workaholic. Like I love getting shit done that I'm interested in.
Were you one of those kids that had to have like a bouncy ball seat in school?
You know what? Fuck you, dude. Go. I've
just
never
wondering.
felt so accurately attacked in my life.
I'm just wondering.
No, I never had. They didn't do that.
They
shit.
never gave
They
you
didn't
one.
do that shit yet. They didn't.
Yeah.
No, they didn't do that shit. They just put me in the back of the classroom and like make me put up this like trifold thing, so I was like blocked
So
in.
you had like blinders on like a racehorse.
Literally, yeah, they treated me like fucking livestock. They're like, we gotta eliminate all possible distractions from this idiot.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
don't. Yeah.
I was absolutely a problem in school, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I'm starting to understand it more now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm a fucking stand-up comic. Like, does anyone normal do that? Fuck no. I mean, answer
No.
for you. Absolutely not. We're all weirdos. We're all like getting our affection from crowds that kind of hate us.
That's fair. That's a fair assessment.
It's fucking weird. It's the weirdest hobby of all time.
And it's a hobby. Like you don't get paid.
I don't get paid. No.
You do it for fun.
It costs me a lot of money to do stand-up.
Okay, so it is a really hobby. Yeah.
Yeah. But, well, only not because you charge to go on stage, but because
The time and
the gas and the
Right.
you know and the effort that goes into. I mean, like I don't count the labor of it because I love it so much. Like
Right.
sitting down and writing or whatever. Like I love that part of it, but it is like if you want to hit multiple open mics a night, you might drive 150 miles. I mean,
Really?
Yeah. I mean, like there's like Wednesdays. There's here I'll just look at my calendar instead of trying to remember because my brain doesn't work that way anyway. But so like so Wednesdays, to give you an example, there's the Ann Arbor Comedy Showcase, the Roadhouse in Livonia, and then Keisha's Comedy House in East Point. So those are all like at least 30 miles apart from each other.
And you go and hit all of them.
I try to. Well, the Ann Arbor Comedy Showcase you have to like be selected for.
Oh.
Yeah, some of these mics, some of the open mics, they'll call them open mics, but it's really like you run a mic.
You have to schedule.
I'll message, hey Beth, I'm available for these dates, and then you have 1,000 comics telling you the same shit. So then you have to do it like a lottery, like all right, these 15, these 15, these 15, and then you'll message me and say, hey, I got you for this week,
Okay.
and this week, and this week, so it's like a more of a showcase than a open mic. So a lot of people
Yeah,
are scheduled,
yeah.
but some of them aren't scheduled. Some of them are like show up, go up, and those can take a long time depending on which one you go to.
I would
mean,
imagine.
it might be like you go up at 1 a.m. on a fucking Monday.
Ooh,
And you're like-
who's out there watching comedy at that time?
Other comics. We're all just trying.
Oh, so you're just all nerdy.
On certain mics, some of the bigger stages, you get real comedy fans,
Okay.
and then like those mics are like a treat. Those are like, I mean, it's just like the best when you get to do comedy for a real comedy audience.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's so good. Like, because most of the time we're doing them at bars and like there's like sports on and like people
Right,
just could not
nobody's-
give a shit less. That
I
there's a
mean, maybe
comic
they'll
there.
pay attention when everybody laughs, but then they missed it.
Right,
So,
right,
yeah.
right. Yeah, I remember one time I was like, you guys are watching like reruns of curling, and you're not paying attention.
Curling.
Like, it's first of all, it's curling, and it's a fucking replay. Like, it's
Right.
not even live. Like, what? This is more captivating than all of these like really good comedians that are here. Oh, I couldn't believe
They're
it.
just there to drink.
Right,
Yeah.
right. But then getting to do, there's one night stands right down the road here in Waterford. Getting to do one night stands or Mark Ridley's in Royal Oak. Oh my God, it's fucking chef's kiss.
That's pretty cool. The only
Yeah.
thing I can liken it to, like in my life, is people that show their horses, right? Like they don't get paid. You maybe get a ribbon, and
Yeah.
it's your whole weekend, and it kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But like for the love of the game, right?
For the love of the game, dude.
Yeah.
And like, there's the 1% of comedians that make a living doing it. That are like, there's like the 0.01% of comics that are like gajillionaires. You know,
Okay.
like the Bill Burrs, the Nate Bargatze, Maniscalco, like all these guys that are like
Right, all
huge.
these names that I don't know.
Okay,
Yeah,
Dane
thank you.
Cook. I don't want to go too hillbilly and like feel like I'm pandering. Larry the Cable Guy. You know, you got to know him, right?
Right, yeah, okay.
All right. So he's like 0.1% of the comics who's
Right,
like got
yeah.
$100 million, right? And then there's like the guys that make like $2,000 a weekend to go do it. And they're like, those are guys that have like millions of followers.
Right, okay. So
And
it takes a
then-
lot to get a little.
And then there is a huge gap of like no income down to like I'm
You're paying
I'm
to do it.
paying to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
It's
I
a
love but for the love of the game, dude.
Yeah, my farmhand's been saying that, and I was like, you know what? I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the love of the game.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Spot on for that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's addicting. You spend all this time writing this stupid thing that you want people to giggle at, and then you manipulate it and you change the order in which you do the jokes within the bit, and then you rearrange this in 100 different ways. And the first way that you had it arranged seems like the final product, and then you do it on stage and it completely eats shit, and you're like, what? Hold on a
Okay.
second. These jokes are good jokes. Why did that not land? And then you rearrange it, and then someone laughs really hard at something you didn't even think was the funny part, and you're like, wait, hold on. Okay, so
Yeah.
then I listen back to the
audience.
and I go, okay, so they laughed at this and they really hated me for this. So let's get rid of this part. They don't like when
That's
you call
pretty
your
cool. Yeah.
you know, like one of my bits I called my father-in-law a dingleberry for a joke. And they
That's
like
really not that bad.
it, but I okay.
I mean, it's gross, but
right. I mean, it's like, but it's a joke, right? And I don't really mean it, but in the context, of the set, I lost the audience. They're like, "Fuck this guy." So like, all right, I got to get rid of that and like write something else in place of that to explain
the context.
yeah.
Where it's actually funny.
Yeah. So like, so
So you're
playing
like
with
a
that.
writer, a director, a editor, all in one.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's completely addicting. Yeah. It's
like a puzzle.
It really is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a puzzle of like, how can I arrange this to create tension and then break the tension by making people involuntarily just like, blah, 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 blah. You know, it's
Never thought of it that way.
it's the weirdest hobby of all time. And you
Yeah.
can only do it in front of people. Like you can't perfect
without the audience.
Yeah,
Because you need the feedback.
You're not playing guitar. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're not
Yeah.
doing scales. You
Right.
have to have the feedback so that other
Right.
people can tell you what was good or bad about it.
Oh.
But like no band is doing that.
No, they just practice in their garage and
And then they release it, and it is
Yeah.
what it is when it's it's
Right.
released. You know, I love it. I absolutely love it. And that joke that I was referencing, the context of that bit. I have a 5-minute set, and it's like I'm in the doghouse, and my fiance won't tell me why. I have 3 theories, and like these are the theories, and so like I go through like progressively worse things that I've done.
great.
To like go, okay, is this why? You know, so like the first one is like, oh, I shaved my face,
Oh.
and she doesn't
yeah.
like what I look like
Oh.
because I always have a beard. And then it's like, and then there's jokes about what I look like and why I look like what I look like and blah blah blah. And then I move on. I'm like, all right, number 2, am I in trouble because Paige, my fiance, found a heart that I carved that said M+L, which was my ex-girlfriend, Matt and Laura. I was like, but it was 15 years ago.
Ooh, burn it.
It's 15 years ago.
Burn
Like, why would she be mad about that? And then I go on to say, well, and here's my best defense: Laura is dead.
Oh shit.
So what the fuck does Paige have to be
shit.
worried about?
Okay.
And I go on to
Yeah, she's not coming back.
yeah. I'm like, what is Paige worried about? She's gonna find me in bed with a box of tissues, a bottle of lotion, and a fucking Ouija board. Like, what do you?
You know, I don't know you.
Got some tarot cards. And then the last one is the one where I call my father-in-law Dingleberry is am I in the doghouse because I found out my mother-in-law was hot as fuck and I could not stop talking about it.
Oh my god!
And I found this picture of her when I found out she was like, she was younger than I thought when I saw the picture. She was
not a
like,
good sign.
Yeah, it was. I good.
Yeah. Okay.
She was
glad we're on the same page.
Yeah. She was. I was like, damn, she is hot as fuck. And then I found out she was like 17 in the pictures. I was like, oh, I feel like a creep.
Yeah, no.
But it's hard to tell though because it was from 1979.
Right, so it's like an old picture.
The old pictures, old style. Like it's hard to like. If I see like a.
The 17 is close to 18, but it's not legal.
All right, Epstein.
So, oh
no. No, it was. I felt gross after I found out how old she was in that picture. But
I'm like, from a picture standpoint.
Yeah. But I was like, damn, like she was like, who is this woman that's in these pictures? Like she is, and it was Paige's mom, and so like I could not stop talking about it. So I did this like Streisand effect where I didn't want Paige to say anything to her mom, but then like I wouldn't shut the fuck up about it. So Paige was like, I'm just gonna tell her. Like this is, and then so her mom thinks it's hilarious. So it's actually like
okay.
Like, the joke is kind of twisting at me, being like, Paige is mad at me for it. She really wasn't. She thought it was fucking hilarious that I was, like, simping for my mother-in-law. Like, damn, she was so hot. And, but the jokes are fucking so stupid. But in that joke, I'm like, you know, her dad comes over and he's like, if you don't want your chicken to be dry, you got to use indirect heat. And I'm like, don't talk to me about how to cook, you dingleberry. Like, your men fought wars for women that look like your wife. Like, why are we not talking about that? You know, it's so stupid. I completely lost the audience on that one. They were like, what the fuck is this idiot talking about?
It's because they also don't know how to cook chicken.
Wait,
they wanted to know how.
They're like, wait, hold on, I'm taking notes here, and he's talking about dingleberries all of a sudden.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Maybe that's where I fucked up. Maybe I should have finished the advice and then moved on. Yeah. Listen, kicking chicken, don't flip it too much. You're good to go.
Throw it in a crock pot. That's all I do.
Crock pot?
Yeah.
Boneless, skinless?
Whole chicken.
Whole chicken in the crock pot?
Yeah.
With what else?
I don't know. You make rice or something on the side. You gotta have fast meals. You don't have a lot of time as a.
You just throw the chicken in the crock pot. You walk away.
Butter, water. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Seasonings.
Yeah.
I'm not that white.
Yeah.
No.
Fair enough.
My parents were, but
yeah,
I'm not.
Dude. Yeah. I never thought about doing a whole chicken in a crock pot, but I do a turkey in a roaster.
Right, it's like the same thing. Or you cook a whole chicken in the roaster. See, the good thing about like a crock pot chicken is you can make broth afterwards.
Yeah.
And then you can use your broth for your rice or your soups or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Yeah. I've never thought about this.
I try to put everything I can in a crock pot.
Just to set it, forget it, walk away.
Absolutely.
Go work and come home.
Go work and have a meal. Yeah.
And you're like, hell yeah, I forgot I put
I'm like
this
really
in
bad
there.
at doing it lately, but yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I have a horrible habit of like going to gas stations and buying just bullshit all the time.
Ooh.
I can't.
I love gas station food.
Dude.
Yeah.
We're gas station people.
Yeah. No, I hate to admit it, but yeah.
I spent.
Why is it all so good?
I spent $25 at the gas station this morning.
Okay, what'd you get?
$25. I got a Pop-Tart, a Monster coffee, and a bag of beef jerky. It was $25.
Oh, well, the beef jerky. Yeah.
But it was a big bag. If I'm gonna if I'm gonna defend myself.
Okay, so that's not that bad, right?
It's $25. I could have microwaved an egg for like 30 cents.
That's true.
And made coffee at home. But I spent $25. This is the shit that I do that I'm like, it's death by 1,000 cuts, you know?
Right.
It's like every day I wake up, I go spend $25 on nothing instead of just getting up 10 minutes earlier.
Yeah, or even those like little microwave meals for breakfast and stuff. Those are so much cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'll convince myself when I'm at the grocery store, I'm like, nah, I'm going to eat real food only. I'm not going to eat that. And then I don't.
You got to budget for the fun stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the problem is I don't budget. And then I'm like.
You're like, where'd all my money go?
Dude, one time I went, the bar right next to the studio here, when I was going through, I wasn't married, but it might as well have been a divorce. I was with her. Okay. I was with my ex for 13 years. We had 3 kids, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
when the beginning of the end started with her, I would spend every day at that bar so that I didn't have to go home and deal with her bullshit. I was just like, I'll wait till she has to go to work because she worked nighttime.
Oh.
So I'd get off work, I'd go to the bar, and I'd just wait until she was going to work. And then I got a call from my bank, and they go, do you go to a place called Shark Club? I go, yeah. And they go, you spent $3,000 there in February?
Holy shit.
They're like, does that sound right? And I was like, and I did the math mentally real quick. I'm like, it's been like $100 a day, every day. Oh my God. I'm like, holy shit.
You're like, yeah, that's me.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, that's fucking me. Oh my God. So I'm like, what am I doing? I had to stop. I was like, and I was drinking like a lot.
Too much, yeah.
Yeah, because like you're there. I was there
Every
for like
night.
5 hours. So like.
Oh, right. So what else do you do at a bar for 5 hours?
Right. I'm drinking a dozen beers like
Yeah.
every day. It was ridiculous. It was so dumb.
You might as well just go to the park. Oh, wait, you can't drink in public.
yeah.
Never mind. I forget about that.
I was just like, here, I can hide here, you know? I can
Right.
I can come here, watch TV, play on my phone, talk to chicks on Tinder or whatever I was
Right,
doing, and
wherever
fucking drink beer and talk to like all my high school buddies either go there or worked there
Right.
around that time. So I would just hang out with them, and I was like, oh my God, I'm spending like as much as I'm making at the bar, you know, at the time. I was an
Nice.
apprentice pipe fitter, you know? and-
Okay.
Oh my God. So I was like, all right, I got to stop doing this. So I started going to the gym every day instead. I was like, that was the way
Oh,
to go. 'Cause
there
it was
you
just,
go.
like, I went from like
Replace it,
fucking-
yeah.
Everything shrunk fast and I felt so much better and I looked so much better. Then girls started swiping on me.
And you had to get rid of the last one.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I guess at that point, yeah, if you're willing to go looking for something else, you should probably just end it.
Oh yeah, no, we were
Yeah.
done.
Oh.
Yeah, we were done. I
Oh, you
wasn't
were done.
cheating.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I wasn't cheating. I was
Were you
just,
still living together then or something?
yeah.
Oh, you were done but living together.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That was very toxic. It was so I moved when I found out she was cheating on me. I was like, I'm out. I'm done. Fuck
Yeah.
you. And I packed a bag and I left. I went and moved in with my brother at his apartment on the other side of town, like 40 miles away from here. And I was at work and a guy I was working with was like, hey, do you know about this like abandonment clause for custody battles? And I don't know.
Oh.
I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And so he tells me when he went through his divorce, he found out that because he left the home, it was more likely that they would side with the woman because the kids were at home with her. They're like, well, they're already used to you being gone, so why would we give you custody?
So you went back.
So I went back.
Good for you.
And then it was very chaotic. It was
Yeah.
toxic
but
and miserable.
for the kids.
It was for the kid. Yeah, I didn't. Well, because I love being a dad, and at that time, I was convinced that she did not want to be a mom.
Right.
I was like, she doesn't want this. She doesn't want these kids. She's only doing this to spite me. It was what I felt. But if I'm honest, I think we just brought the worst versions of each other
Yeah.
out. You know, so I mean, she still
Yeah.
sucks, but she still sucks.
You know, and I'm sure her whole family's telling her she's not the problem.
You know what's
Been
funny?
there, done that.
You know what's funny is that her family is my dad's side of the family because she doesn't have any family, and they sided with her when I left her.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm. So my whole dad's side of the family was like, took her in and fucking kicked me out. Damn. Yeah, and that's fucked up. Yeah. Makes me rageful. Like as a dad, there's nothing that my children could do to make me side with a visitor in our family.
Right.
And yeah, they fucking exiled me and took her side. They completely soaked up all her bullshit lies. And then even when she literally wrote a letter saying that everything that she said that I did to her was a lie to try to clear my name out of some random fucking spark of conscience, even then they were still like, nah, it's you.
Oh.
It's your problem. You're the
Okay.
problem. I'm like, all right, yeah, go ahead. Go to my dad's family Christmas.
That's so weird.
I won't be there.
That's so weird.
Yeah. Infuriates me.
Yeah. No.
It's toxic as fuck.
That's crazy.
I started a fucking family fight unintentionally because I was just trying to hold her accountable.
Sure.
I was just trying to, like, recently, I found out that she lied to, like, my dad and his wife watch my kids for her.
Mm-hmm.
They don't talk to me. They don't do anything for me for the kids. They help her. They don't help me. They never have. So I find out that my ex was lying about where the kids were going.
Oh.
She said that my work schedule changed. She lied to them, told them that my work schedule changed. That's why the kids weren't coming to his house anymore. I go, that's not true. I'm a pipe fitter.
Right. It all stays the same.
It all stays the same. I work at 6 a.m. I get out at either 2 or 4 or 6.
Yeah.
That is it forever.
Right.
So I sent out a text message. I was like, hey, I just want to let you guys know, like, I found out this. That's not true. It's a complete lie. And I put my dad, my stepmom, my fiance, and my ex all in a group chat, so no one could say that they didn't understand what was said, and nothing could be conflated or misconstrued.
Right.
It's all in a group chat with everybody. So I put, hey, this schedule change is not real. It's all bullshit. This is what's happening. This is what's happening. I'm concerned about it, and I want you guys to be aware that this is not a lie. I don't know where the kids are going. I don't know if they're being left home alone. I suspect they're being left home alone overnight, which I don't like.
No.
Even though the oldest is 13, it's overnight. It's not the same as, like, you're home alone
4
for
hours during the day.
Right.
Yeah.
They didn't respond to me. And then my sister calls me. She's like, what the fuck? What did you say to them? And so I'm like, what are you talking about? And they're all attacking her because she's the one that let the lie slip. She didn't even know it was a lie.
Oh.
She was just like, oh, hey, so what's your schedule now?
So
Your schedule
attack the
changed?
messenger.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So don't hold the person accountable who's leaving kids alone. Don't worry about what she's doing. Attack the messenger because the messenger started a war, is what they were telling her, and then threatening to kick her out of the house. I'm like, you guys are fucking scumbags.
They sound like a great family.
They suck.
Glad you don't spend Christmas
They suck
with them anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely suck. I'm like, you guys are, like, I'm talking about safety here. And I'm worried about, like, where my kids are and what they're doing. And I'm just saying, hey, you guys are involved with her. Can you guys hold her accountable? And they're like, and then they did start to respond to that group chat. And they said, like, you act like we're in cahoots with her.
Aren't you?
You absolutely. Do you not invite her to Christmas? Do you not invite her to Easter?
That's so weird.
You fucking dipshits.
Well, how long were you together? 12 years?
13 years.
Oh. So they grew attached.
No.
Oh.
No. I tried to make it work so vigilantly with my ex, and they were one of the biggest obstacles in my relationship.
That's so weird.
They fucking hated her. They called her trashy. They called her a whore. They called her a druggie. I mean, they not exactly in those words, but they implied
Sure.
she's a scum. She's a problem. She's a bad mom. She's this. She's that. Like, they implied all these things over all these years. They made my relationship with her so significantly harder. And then I leave her.
Took her side.
And then you take her side.
Even though they've kind of been trying to get you to break
Leave
up
her.
with her the whole time?
The whole time.
Yeah.
The whole time.
That makes so much sense.
It's insane. It is insane. Absolutely insane. And then, I mean, Jesus Christ, there's so much to it. Like, my stepmom, my ex broke her phone or her phone got shut off or whatever. And so my ex was using my son's phone.
Okay.
And so I go on my son's phone to check it, make sure he's not doing anything he's not supposed to be doing.
Right. But
There's text messages between my ex and my stepmom. And my stepmom was coaching her onto, like, don't talk to him, don't talk to his mom. Like, she's, like, coaching her on, like, how to make things in court go her way.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, look at that. Like, my suspicions here in black and white are confirmed. Like,
right on your son's phone.
You have never been in my corner. In 25 years of you being in my life, you have never been in my corner. And that was, like, the first time I was like, oh, here it is in black and white. She is against you.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. It's fucking, I mean, it's...
Family stuff's kind of wild.
It's incredibly wild. I mean, I never thought I'd be envious of people that have, like, boring family lives. But like now I'm like, I'm in my 30s.
Like,
I've got
it might
fucking.
be kind of nice.
I'm like, damn. Like, wait, hold on. You just get to like, you guys are just gonna like go to dinner, and
Right.
there's like no fight
Yeah.
or
There's
drama.
no drama. Yeah.
There's no like underlying elephant in the
You
room.
all just kind of enjoy each other's company.
Crazy,
Wouldn't that be nice?
dude. What's that like?
Huh.
My mom's side is like that. That's
Yeah,
the Arabic.
that's nice.
The Arabic side is like that. They're all
Okay.
fucking. They're all
Family oriented.
lovely and sweet and family oriented.
Yeah.
And then this side is fucking psychotic. I'm getting married in a couple of months. I don't think they're coming to my wedding. I don't think I'm gonna let them come to my wedding. Like that's how bad it is.
I wouldn't. Your wedding's for you.
But okay, so I have a hard time with that though because it's like I feel like I'm like socially obligated to invite certain people.
You're not.
And there's like cousins and shit that I like. I mean, like I care about them, but
Okay.
they're not in my daily life.
So, like, are you doing a ceremony and a reception?
Yeah,
So just invite them to the reception only?
that's the part I don't want them to. I don't want
Oh.
them. I don't want them to hang out. Go to the fucking ceremony and dip out. I mean, you know what I mean? I don't.
Okay,
Even,
do it the other way around.
I don't even know if I want to do that. Honestly, like these people have colluded against me for 5 years. Like
I think you got your answer.
it sucks though.
Flip a coin.
Yeah. You know, I had I don't know if it was a buddy or if I read it, but I heard that you're supposed to flip a coin and then you pay attention to how you feel when you see the result. Like, because like the
Right.
flipping
If
the
you're
coin,
disappointed
then
and you
you-
wanted it to be the other way.
yeah, then you know how you actually feel about it.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. It's complicated, man. It's like I want to be the bigger person, the forgiving person, and be like, you know what, whatever. Like they're fucking idiots.
I mean, you can invite them. They probably won't come.
They probably will come, just so
Oh,
they can
really?
like recruit fucking information from my ex,
Oh.
so they can, so they can report back to my ex. Dude, my ex is so fucking disconnected from reality. That stupid bitch asked if she could come to the wedding. I'm like, do you know that you
Really?
like ruined a lot of my life? Are you kidding me? Like, you think you're gonna come to my wedding?
For what?
She cheated on me with a 60-year-old guy that was feeding her Vicodins. Like, you're
Okay,
gonna.
that's crazy. But why would she want to come to the
Why the
wedding?
fuck would you want to get a
Yeah,
plate and party with us? What, bitch?
Why?
No. If we shook hands and walked away like I tried to do, maybe we would be that cordial. But like, you cheated on me with a fucking 60-year-old man.
Was it like a sugar daddy thing?
It was a Vicodin daddy.
Oh.
It was
So,
he buys me
that's-
fucking. I mean, so yes, but
yeah, in a way.
she's basically a prostitute for drugs and alcohol.
Right, right.
It's crazy,
What a great mother.
dude.
I
we
shouldn't
haven't
say
even,
too much. I don't know
we
why.
haven't even scratched the surface. I mean, there's so
No.
much shit that she's done to the kids and fucking, I mean, I want to be vicious and like go for full custody out of protection for the kids, not
Sure.
not out of vengeance, but
Right.
like, but I don't know what's more damaging, their mom being a fucking idiot or not being around their
Not
mom.
being around.
You know, it's complicated, man. It sucks. This took a dark turn. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I asked.
Yeah.
I asked. I'm
But-
good at that. I'm like, yeah, just let me see how much I can wedge out of you.
Dude, I'm an open book. I cause family fights because I'm honest. People don't like that, and I'm not. Some people use the honesty as a justification for being a piece of shit to people.
Absolutely.
And I'm not like that, or at least I try not to be like that. But I do, like, I won't filter because my dad's a fucking lying sack of shit. There probably has been a dozen honest words out of his mouth in his entire life.
Great.
And so I don't know what a normal amount of truth is, so I just don't filter the truth.
Yeah.
Or at least I'll be like, hey, this is my full opinion, and it is what it like. If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you do like it, cool. But at
Yeah.
least you know where I stand.
Right.
But I don't know what a normal amount of truth is because I refuse to be the liar. So I don't know, like, if Paige's like, oh, does this make me look fat? I'm like, yeah.
You know, she actually probably appreciates that. No?
Sometimes she gets mad. Like she doesn't ever look fat. That's a bad example. But she'll put on an outfit for like a concert or something. She'll be like, does this look good? I'm like, I don't really like it, but it looks fine. And she'll be like, what don't you like about it? We don't have a lot of time. And I'm like, I'm just not a fan of fucking overall shorts. I think they look stupid. Like, it's not you, it's the thing itself.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But Yeah, so she gets frustrated. She does get frustrated with that, but it's a slippery slope. Like apparently, it's in my genes of being a fucking just
you
live
think
in a
it's
complete
like
fantasy.
alcoholism? You're
I
like,
don't know.
oh man, my parents were alcoholics. I can't touch beer.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I definitely lied when I was younger.
Everybody does.
I made up a lot of shit. I like fully was following in his footsteps, just like completely fabricating experiences I never had.
Huh.
And I was unintentionally eavesdropping, and people were talking about me the way they talk about my dad.
Ooh.
And I was like, oh hell no, I am not. And that was like my stomach fucking hit my asshole, and I was like, oh no, I'm a piece of shit. And it was like, all right, I'm never doing this again. I'm never making up another
good for
thing.
you.
I can't do it, And dude, I have such a complex about it that I'll like Google things as I'm sharing it, like just regular like factoids. I'm like, hold on,
Just
let me
in
fact
case.
check myself because I might be making shit up right
Wow.
now. Like my buddy today, my buddy showed me a picture of a tortoise that got loose in Fenton.
Okay.
And he's like, dude, I had to escape somebody's like personal fucking, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, did you know tortoises have like nerve endings in their shell? So like you can like scratch them and they'll feel it on their shell.
Oh, really?
And he's like, really? And I'm like, yeah, hold on.
You're like, let me check.
And I literally like had to stop and Google it. I was like, yeah, okay, it's real. It's real. I didn't completely make that up.
Wow.
I have a complete fucking complex about being a lion sack of shit.
I get it. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, I thought about jokingly starting a list of like all the lies I can remember that I was told
And what you're gonna
by my dad, just to make joke. I probably talk shit about him on stage.
Oh,
to be
yeah,
honest with
yeah.
you, like
is that like your form of therapy?
no,
Oh.
no. There's some people that absolutely use it like
That's what I
therapy,
thought.
and it's cringy and uncomfortable
Is
for
it?
the audience.
Okay.
Yeah, I go up there and just try to have fun,
Okay.
but I will frame it in a way of like me trying to work through something, but it's
Sure.
normally like I'm
For
not,
fun.
Yeah, it's for
For
fun. I'm not actually trying to work through like what I'm talking about
Okay.
most of the time.
Yeah.
The first few sets I did, I was bitching about my ex, and there were some good jokes in there, but they like
Didn't go well.
It was like bumming the audience out. Like the
Yeah.
audience would laugh at the jokes.
They're
but,
like, oh, haha, this is also really sad.
yeah, dude, I did so in comedy, there's like a stereotype of like, okay, there's the comedy clubs, and then there's going to be like a comedy club that's the black room, where it's a completely different vibe because it's black people club. It's like
Okay.
their go-to club.
Okay.
And so that here the one that I did was Keisha's in East Point. By the way, Keisha is the nicest woman on earth, and I fucking love. It's like hanging out in someone's basement. Like you
Oh,
show up
really?
to the club and you're just like, you feel like you're hanging out with your buddy.
Yeah.
Like it's the shit. I love Keisha's club. But I went up and I did the bits about my ex at that club, and there was an elderly black woman in like the front row of the audience, and every time I told a joke that was kind of fucked up about my ex, she'd just go, like it was like it was an empathetic like, oh, I'm so like, it was like, I'm sorry you went through that. And I was like, and
Oh.
in the middle of this, I go, hey, I'm okay with this, like it's okay now.
Yeah.
And she's
You're like,
just
I can laugh about it now.
She's like, It was like she might as well have been saying, "Oh, honey, are you
Yeah, I
okay?"
know, yeah,
It was
yeah.
like, don't be empathetic. I'm trying to be silly up here.
Yeah, yeah.
You're fucking this up for me, dude. It's hard to be funny when you're like, you have empathy for me right now.
Right.
Stop it. I don't remember.
She's probably the sweetest woman ever.
She probably was. She had a
Yeah.
big ass church hat on, which I thought was hysterical.
Yeah.
Because it was like a Wednesday in East Point.
Well,
you know?
Wednesdays are church nights too.
Yeah. I did grow up like that too. But you're at a fucking comedy club. You don't need
Right.
you don't
no.
need a hat with
but
like
what if
flowers
she just
and-
came right from church? She wants to get her laugh
She just
on.
wanted to look good, I think. She just wanted to look good. And she did. She looked great. But she was... I'm trying to remember the fucking joke. Oh, God. Oh, I don't think I'm going to remember it quick enough. But I go... one of the jokes was like, a lot of people say that their ex is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But mine was like certifiable. Like she said 3 stints in the psych ward, and like the joke is like, I sent her there, like I'm the one that called, but it still counts. Like they didn't have to take her,
Right.
They just were like, oh yeah, he's right, and took her.
Oh.
Yeah, see, damn it.
Oops.
Oh,
It's
honey.
just yeah.
Oh, dude. And then it's like, oh, the mandatory hold is 72 hours, right? 3 days.
Yeah.
They held her for 30. They kept her for a month.
Wow.
10 times the minimum hold.
Wow.
Yeah. Which is like, that's my proof that she's fucking nuts. They had to keep her for 3 days. They kept her for a fucking month. Like, oh,
Does she have a choice?
No.
Really?
She was forced to stay there for a month.
Really?
Yeah, she's fucking
I
crazy.
didn't know they could do that.
She's fucking crazy. Well, you can get committed for 72 hours. Like, that's the minimum,
Right, that's the minimum.
psych hold.
Oh, but they have to evaluate you.
They evaluate you and they can
And
keep
so
you.
she
They kept her
just
for a month.
failing the evaluation.
Yeah, she's crazy as
Got
fuck.
it.
She's crazy as
Got
fuck. Found out she was fucking a dude while she was there.
Oh.
Yeah, she was like 8 months pregnant
Ew.
and was fucking a dude that she met in the psych ward.
Ew.
Yeah.
That's so
I mean, there's
gross.
so many stories about how crazy this
It's
bitch
so
is. It's
gross.
insane. Like, she put me through fucking hell.
She with somebody now?
The most recent development is that her friend's boyfriend was cheating on her.
Shit.
Her friend's boyfriend was cheating on his girlfriend with my ex.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a scumbag, and my kids are like privy to this.
Oh.
They're like,
Does she like tell them everything?
no,
They just see it.
just see it. Yeah, it's just obvious that she's what she's doing, and the kids know. They're like, oh, so and so is over again,
Right.
but his girlfriend's not. It's like, he spent the night,
Right.
and there's 3 bedrooms, and we slept in the other 2.
Right.
It's just like the kids are not dumb,
No.
And then the kids will like literally come and tell us, like, oh yeah, mom told us not to tell you that so and so has been spending the night at our house. It's like, so she's literally telling the kids to be a liar to
be
their
quiet
parent.
about it. Yeah.
Like, lie to your dad because I'm up to something that's frowned upon.
Right.
It's so stupid. It's crazy.
It's not a way to live.
No, it's
No.
just like it's tense and
Yeah.
exhausting.
I guess though, if that's all you've ever known, that's what you're gonna seek out.
It's not what she's known. She had a good family.
Really?
Yeah, her mom was, so she's adopted from India. Her and her sister were both adopted from India by a successful caseworker woman.
Oh.
Like she ran.
So someone with empathy, someone with the means.
Right. Yeah, she died with $500,000 in her checking account. Like, she was
Okay.
not that quantifies good person, but like
No, but
she
usually,
was
I mean,
a good,
you're-
like, she was an empathetic,
Yeah, you're a
hardworking
caseworker.
person. She
Yeah.
cared about kids.
Yeah.
That's why she adopted kids in the first place.
Right.
She was a single mom, which might have been part of the issue of the kids
Not
kind
enough
of
attention.
It might have been like a friend versus parent thing because it was one-on-one.
Oh.
There was never like a parents against kids. It was like parent versus 2 kids, and I don't know. I didn't see.
Yeah, I guess it gets tricky.
Yeah, I didn't see a lot of the dynamic to be honest with you, but like knowing the whole family over 13 years, it's like, dude, what the fuck? Like, this is a good family. Everyone in this
How's her
family is
sister?
successful. She's okay. She partied a lot, and she had to get past that, but like, she's very responsible. I mean, she's like, she works like whatever jobs. Like, she's got like retail, like she's got like several retail jobs that she's
Okay.
had for like 15 years.
Okay.
Like, so she doesn't have
Which
a
is fine.
career per se, but like, or like a skill set or training or whatever, education. But like, she's very responsible. Like, her credit is immaculate. She's always like done all the right things financially. So
Right.
like, but that did not trickle over to her sister, my ex, at all.
Yeah.
Like, when the day that I found out that all of the cheating and shit was happening, I found out while we just had my daughter's 4th birthday party, and everyone had left, and the kids were sleeping, and then me, my air quotes sister-in-law, and my ex, I was still with at the time, were sitting in the living room watching a movie, just like zombieing out because we were so exhausted from the birthday party. I get a text. I go read it. I have like full adrenaline. Like, what the fuck? Is this real? And I start going through all the proof that the person who put her on
Oh.
blast sent me. And I was like,
Yeah.
holy shit, this is real. I confront her about it. And her sister was immediately like jumping down down my ex's throat, going like,
Right.
what the fuck is wrong with you? Are you serious? You're really doing this to him? Like, what is, and I mean, to give her credit, she doesn't owe me anything, and she was in my corner.
Okay.
You know
yeah.
what I mean? And I wouldn't be in anyone but my own sibling's corner.
Right.
I might be like, what the fuck, dude?
Unless your sibling really did something fucked up.
Yeah. It would depend on the situation, yeah. But like, yeah, cheating, I would be like, what the fuck? Like, you're an asshole. But like, just you guys break up and whatever. If you need to move in with me or whatever, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
You know. But she was like barking at her sister for me because she was like, this is not okay.
Yeah.
You know. But I don't know. What a complicated fucking situation. All right, we drove into my
But you're
divorce.
here now. Yeah. Oh.
No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. We don't have to.
Shit.
No,
No,
I'm
that's
kidding.
okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah. Okay. So I do want, out of curiosity, was yours cordial?
No, I divorced him.
Why?
Well, why? Are we whispering?
Well, I don't know, because it's fun.
We did, like you said, bring out the worst in each other, and he like would say he's willing to work on it, but the work never showed.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
So, and I was like, that's enough.
Yeah.
And I was like,
one
this
time's
is
a
just
pattern.
not like, do I want to live this way for the rest of my life? No.
In wondering if
Yeah.
it's happening again, if it
Yeah.
happened again,
No.
who's it going to
He was honest about it, which was the weird part.
He was honest about it the first time it ever happened?
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe that. Just being around.
Oh, you're saying he did it before?
I think he.
Maybe.
I don't know. I mean, like, I did like a men's therapy thing
Okay,
for
cool.
like, and through doing that, I found out that a lot of people have a tendency to come clean once it's inevitable.
I see.
So it, like, I don't know. I
think
don't
get what you're saying.
I don't
Yeah.
know if
I don't know.
unless it was like a drunken stupor thing where it's like, I can't believe I did it. I'm so sorry. I would
Oh.
never. It wasn't like that. It was like, oh, I have a side piece thing.
It was really complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. His family loves him. That's fine.
Yeah.
A lot of people still love him. I mean, he is on the outside a very lovable person.
Yeah.
If you don't like, he just has a lot of demons, as he would say.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Personality flaws that's the funny thing about my dad is he's a very lovable, likable person.
Yeah.
But then as soon as you have like real life involvement with him, you're like, oh, you're fucking, this is hard to be in a life with you.
No. And I'm not sitting here being perfect.
Yeah.
But it's just bringing out the worst in each other. It's just,
Yeah.
it's not going to work.
Yeah.
Things just don't work sometimes.
Right.
So.
Yeah, see, that's it. To circle back to like my situation, like, so me and my ex were each other's like first real relationship. We started dating when we were like 15 or
That's
something.
That's relatable. Yeah.
And so like 13 years, it's like, it's all we ever really knew.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got out of that and then I started dating people and they had histories that I would learn about, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you know, you're number 2, you're number 3, you know what I mean? Like, and then like, that was really hard for me to get past. Like,
really?
Yeah. Especially if the girl I was dating had a dating history with like a friend or a friend of a friend.
Oh, okay.
So like that person's kind of around still.
Right.
I'd be like, what the fuck? I can't get past that. Like it was really fucking difficult for me because I was so immature. I'm so immature about relationships. Because,
right. Yeah. Because I mean, first of all, that's all you had ever known. It wasn't a great one. Maybe you didn't have the, perspectives from a good one. It sounds like your parents split up at some point.
They did, yeah.
Right. So how are you supposed to know?
Right. And like my mom and stepdad have an excellent relationship.
Yeah.
My dad and stepmom have an okay relationship, I guess. But like seeing, I don't know, like whatever normal became for me and my ex, it was super toxic and miserable, and it just felt like that was regular life. Like that was what relationships were supposed to be.
Yeah, and then you find out they're not.
Yeah, and then it's like I literally have made the joke, like I didn't know you could like your partner.
Right.
Like I didn't know, like Paige is like my best friend. Like
Right.
I get bummed if I don't get to see her after work. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
I want to see my boy.
That's how it's supposed to be.
You know, that's how you supposed. I had no idea that's how.
Yeah,
Like
you're supposed to hate them.
I thought it was supposed to be like
you have to be there.
you could just deal with them and then like take it out on their butt cheeks later. You know, like that's what I thought a relationship was. And then yeah, so like But I also like, because my relationship with my ex was so vicious and like fucking demonstrative. Is that the right word? That's not the right word. Destructive, just fucking toxic, whatever. Yeah. Like, I didn't understand that people could just decide that they don't work together and it'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know I thought you had to like burn the world down when you break up with somebody. I didn't know it could be like, hey, like, your circle overlaps with my circle of friends and we tried and it doesn't work and that's okay. Shake hands, walk away. And it's like, I'll see you at parties at the barn once in a while.
Right. Mature people would do that.
I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah. I was like, this motherfucker and this,
war now.
You know what I mean? And like, so like, you know, dating somebody that's like, oh, they're fucking, they dated a guy that is her best friend's guy friend's friend or whatever the fuck, and it's like, I'm gonna run into this motherfucker. Like, I can't do that. It's like I have like the fucking dating brain of like a 13-year-old. I you know, I had to like really work through that.
Readjust that, yeah.
Yeah, it was fucking. It's hard to do that.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah.
Were you guys super young? I mean, you're young.
I mean, so he's like, I think 5 years older than me, maybe 4 years older than me.
Okay.
But he came from a very religious family. So I was like his first love. And he was like, I have to make this work. And I was like, this really isn't working.
Yeah.
And I, like, for a while, I wouldn't talk to anybody about it. And I started talking to my friends, and they're like, oh, this doesn't look good. And I was like, oh, this doesn't look good. And I feel bad. I mean, I definitely did a lot of things that were inappropriate or unreasonable. I think we just both pushed each other. I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
And there's no excuse for either person. Like, I can't excuse away what I did. It happened. I did it. If anybody asked me personally, I would tell them, I'd be honest, and here's what I'm doing to not do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is definitely something in a relationship that's toxic like that, where you like kind of push past the line, and then like, but that keeps happening, and then all of a sudden the line is like, oh, I fucking threw a candle through the wall, and you're like, well, that's not fucking okay.
Right.
Like, but it didn't start there. It started like way back at like, fuck you. And then like, and that was like, whoa.
And it just keeps escalating.
But then it got,
both sides. Right. In my situation, both sides keep escalating. And I'm like, well, he's never going to end this because he doesn't believe in divorce.
Yeah.
And I was like, we're going to kill each other.
Yeah. And it happens. I mean, it just, there was just a domestic violence fucking murder today that was all over the news.
Oh, really?
You know, it's like, so that shit definitely happens. I mean, it's, you know, and it's horrific, but like if you're not getting along, man, just get the fuck divorced. Out. Just to get divorced.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
And honestly, a lot of times, like, I mean, my God, if me and my ex didn't break up, like, I didn't even know that the life that I have could be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You never
like,
know what you're missing out
God.
on. Yeah.
That I would go through the hell that I went through with my ex 1,000,000 times to be able to get to this life again. You know what I mean? Like, some people just don't see it. Like,
that's incredible.
They don't see like it can.
I wish she was here.
I know, dude. I love her, man. She's the best. Compared to like how much hell I've gone through with like, I remember like writing vows jokingly when me and Paige like first started dating.
Oh my gosh.
And but I wrote in there that like, oh, you know, like comparison is the thief of joy, and like, but it's not when you go like, oh, like this is how it was and this is how amazing it is. Like that's not the thief of joy. Like when you're looking at how bad it was and now how good it is.
It's just only the opposite. Yeah.
It's the opposite of it. You get to center yourself with comparison, because I mean, whatever your normal is, you get adjusted to it, right? You get a new truck, and it's like, oh, this fucking thing, you know, oh, it's not that cold in my car right now,
right?
You know, but like 15 years ago, I'd be like, come on, please start, you know what I mean? So like my new normal is like so
just way better,
bitch ass compared to like how I used to be. I used to like roll my window up on my Jeep with a fork under the trim.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I mean? So like now my
drive-thrus were hell.
Dude, I'd go through backwards and like have my passenger order. No, but like So they're like, I'll get lost in the weeds sometimes. Like me and her will argue about whatever the fuck, like we're getting married in September, so it's like, oh,
It's stressful.
we got this fucking thing that we're bickering about.
Yeah.
And then I like sometimes I'm like, I gotta like realign myself and like recenter myself because like this is what we're arguing about.
Right. You
Hey,
gotta,
I don't want to go out to eat this many times this month.
Right.
Like we need to cool it on that. When like my arguments used to be like, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Right.
I'm gonna fucking kill you too. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And like that was my life for a decade.
Yeah.
And now it's like, ugh, do we really care about this?
Right.
Do I really want
Does
that?
this make the difference of where we should be?
Right.
Yeah.
So I think comparing to old situations is important. I think it's important to like recenter yourself and like remember.
Yeah.
Like,
See how far you come in a way.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
How long has it been that you've been single or divorced?
Not quite a year yet.
Not quite a year. Oh, so it's
Yeah.
fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is all right.
Yeah. How are you feeling? Like, it feels like the right decision? Feel like
Yeah, I mean, there were definitely times where I was like, oh, I just need to have him back. But even through the divorce, during the process, there's a lot of hurtful things said. And again, I'm not innocent, but it's just that's not the life that I would want to live. And I would rather be alone if I have to be, right? Like, I feel bad because I still, every once in a while, I would still really like him. And he has good character. Just relationships weren't what they should have been.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. I mean, I hate to speak so poorly about him, but
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're not. You're being pretty neutral for
Okay.
I mean, there's definitely people that are like throw the baby out with the bathwater when they
Yeah.
get divorced. Like, fuck him. He was a piece of shit. His mom's a bitch, Like, you're not
Yeah.
doing any of that.
yeah. Okay.
You're saying
All right.
You're like, "All right, I wasn't
Trying to keep it cool.
Yeah. You're like, well, you were saying, you're saying, you're not innocent, but you
Yeah.
guys these are the issues that you didn't like about
Right.
it or
And
whatever.
it's just better to be separate.
Yeah.
I don't want to drive him to do some of the things that he was feeling. I don't want to put that on somebody.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
And but sometimes it's just like, hey, this just isn't going to work. Like, even though there's a lot of things that I like about you, which is obviously what you would have attracted to him in the first place. But, when you get into the weeds of like, you get down to the nitty gritty,
You have to live together. You have to work together.
work together is huge.
Yeah.
Dude, the fact that me and Paige can work together is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I have never been able to work with somebody because I'm a workaholic.
Right.
I want to work 100 hours a day, So like to find somebody that's
You only
like
have 24. So.
I know, I know, and it sucks, doesn't it?
Some days, yeah, absolutely.
But to find somebody that like you
You can
jive
work
with
with,
and you
yeah.
can work with and you can
Yeah, you
live
can have
with.
work and personal and share your space.
I mean, just to be able to vibe, like personality wise, hobby wise, social circles, and sexual, like all like to be able to jive in all of those aspects of your life and your family life.
Family's a big one too, yeah.
I mean, that's huge. That is so much that you have to like so many boxes that need to be checked for you to have a
Right.
good life. And like if one of those things is amiss, it's like, okay, maybe you can be okay. But if it's like 2 or 3 of those things
Right,
are
start to add up.
like he's really funny and he's really fun. He makes me laugh really hard, but he sucks at work. He sucks with money. His mom's not nice to me or whatever. You know what I mean? Like whatever the
right.
situation is that I'm making up. I mean, it's like, that can tear a relationship apart. And what are you left with? Like, okay, he's funny, but blah, 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 blah.
It's funny, stay friends.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, yeah.
But it feels right direction. It
Yeah.
just didn't work out.
I definitely, like, if we had just been coworkers, because he was farming at the same time, doing the same type of farming that I'm doing. And, if we had just stayed coworkers, that would have been a great match.
Yeah.
That would have been a great match.
Like best friends on the job.
Yeah.
But because you guys ended up married and
Yeah, it's just too much pressure, I'm guessing, right? Like, in almost too much time together.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, you definitely got to have time apart too. That's so important. I mean,
Yeah.
like
You have to have your own friends.
that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially like, oh God, like me and Paige's friend group is very intertwined now that we've been together for a few years, and sometimes it's like, man, like I want to be able to just be like, fucking. There's not a lot that
Paige,
I like.
stay home.
There's not a lot that I like vent about with Paige because we have such a good relationship.
Okay.
But there will be times where I'm like, dude, what do you think about this? And then like in the back of my mind, I'm like, fucking, you're dating her friend, and like you're gonna fucking tell her, and then she's gonna tell Paige, and then Paige is gonna be like, what the fuck? And then I'm gonna like, I might as well just keep it to myself, you know. But not that there's a lot to vent about. I mean, like, we have a great relationship.
No, but it gets around. You're saying,
but like any minuscule thing, like,
right.
man, I fucking, you know,
Like,
sometimes I just wish, whatever random thing, right?
Yeah,
Like fucking
yeah. Yeah, I'm
dude,
sure it's little things.
I cleaned the bathroom and she covered the sink with
Makeup,
things,
yeah,
and
whatever.
god damn it, you know,
Yeah.
and then that, you know, I vent for a second to my buddy, and then it turns into a big thing because it circled back to her or whatever.
You got to write it down and burn it. That's the safest way.
Do you really do that?
I don't, but I've heard of it.
That is fucking hilarious.
Sometimes I'll write out a text to my best friend and then I'll delete the whole thing. So it's kind of the same
Oh,
thing.
I've done that.
Yeah.
I've done that.
So like you get it out and then it's gone.
Yeah.
Nobody else has to see it.
Yeah. I've definitely done that. I've done that just because I'm like, the consequences of sending this is going to be way more annoying than the release I get from sending it.
Yeah.
I've sent some horrific text messages though too. Not about Paige, but in general.
Yeah, you got to clarify that.
Dude, I started using, speaking of, a while ago, we were talking about ChatGPT. One of the things I did with ChatGPT is I would write up text messages of something I wanted to convey to my ex about the kids.
Yeah.
But I would type it the way I type it to her because I fucking can't stand her. I'm like, you know, this is what we need to fucking do, and blah, 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 blah. And then I'll go, all right, let me highlight it all, cut it out of the fucking text message box, paste it into ChatGPT, and then write in, hey, make the person receiving this text message like more receptive to what I'm saying.
Oh my gosh.
And I'll hit enter, and then it'll be like bloop bloop bloop. Instantly, it's like, hey, so I was thinking that maybe with the kids' soccer schedule, we don't do travel because it's really, you know, demanding on them, and it's really demanding on us. I've been considering talking to you about doing rec only so that our schedules are not so strained or whatever. And it's not how I would say it at all, but it's the point. It's all the right point. And then you know, I send her it, and she's
That's
like,
crazy.
okay, yeah, that sounds good.
That's crazy.
But like, if I would have sent the text message, I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Why did you sign that up for fucking travel? This is fucking, we talked about this. What the, I don't have any fucking time, dude. I basically work 3 fucking jobs, you know?
Yeah.
And then she's not gonna look at that and be receptive. She's like, fuck you. I
have to say though, you should probably practice doing it in yourself.
Well, yeah, but that's absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree. But this is baby steps.
Baby steps. You're absolutely right.
It's like learning to do it.
You're
you
learning,
know?
yeah, because somebody has to teach you if nobody.
My parents are not like that at all.
Yeah.
My parents are burn the house down. They don't hold their cards close to their chest at all.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Yeah.
they're
So I
like,
get it. Okay.
Yeah. Their emotion is whatever it is. It's coming right out.
Ooh.
You know, so there's no hiding it. So I don't know how to do that.
Well, thank God for ChatGPT then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fucking, I'm going to clip that and I just have, I can't believe a farmer said, thank God for, what about data centers?
Oh, well, I don't know. It's a whole big deal.
Yeah, I don't
know. Robots stole my job at one point, so.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know how I feel about these data centers. What are the rumors in your circle? You have a different circle than me with working
the data
in
centers?
Yeah.
There's definitely the water consumption concern, but there is a lot in agriculture where we reduce water consumption or even recycle the water. There's farms out in California that the dairy farms flush their pens with water, but then they recycle the water and dry out the manure and use it as bedding. So like, I don't know. Are we going to run out of fresh water? I have no idea.
Yeah.
There's farms with regenerative agriculture that work on retaining water like as much as they can instead of all this runoff.
By planting specific crops?
Yeah, you can do like crop rotation, always have a cover crop so that your soil always has something with
Some
roots
moisture.
going down
Yeah.
to contain, because you have to have air or pathways for the water to go down. You can't just have bare ground, right, with nothing that's going to hold the water. There's the rotational grazing, which increases the root system of the plants, which then increases your water capacity. So I don't know. I mean, is it really going to take that much water? I have no idea.
Yeah. My instincts when this first started being a thing people were talking about was like, here's another, left-wing talking point that everyone is latching onto. Oh my God, the data centers are the end of the world. And I thought it was going to pass in like a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I was like, whatever. Like,
no, it's a big deal.
There'll be a new, ice murder or whatever.
Yeah.
And then that'll be the next thing people are talking
Sure.
about. But no, I like ignorantly, I was like, I build cooling tower systems for a living.
Yeah.
Like, this is a very normal thing. If you go to Detroit and get into a high rise, you get into the Hudson building and look down, every single 4-story or better building in Detroit has a cooling tower system cooling it.
Okay.
Like
so it's really not.
So it's not
uncommon.
But the thing is that most of those are closed loop systems.
Oh, and the data centers aren't?
Not necessarily closed loop systems.
Well, then they could just regulate that, and shouldn't everybody be happy?
They should be, but then the thing is, I don't know, these tech companies are doing a lot of gross shit. Like in Saline, they sued their way into forcing the approval. You know, like the city council voted it down, and then they just... OpenAI, who runs ChatGPT, sued Saline and was like, "You actually are not allowed to tell us no," and they're forcing the build. And so, like, I don't know.
That seems really entitled, and yeah, because like there's farms that struggle with stuff like that, and they can't just sue their way in.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I mean, and these companies have billions of dollars of funding.
Right. They have the money to sue. And
the article that I was reading said that their annual budget is like $1 million. Like Saline's whatever fucking budget is like $1 million a year. So it's like the power difference, the power dynamic there is so skewed in favor of the tech company. It's like incredible. Like like it's David versus Goliath, but like, there's no winning.
Who won
though? Goliath won this time. Goliath won this time. I don't know. But it is, and it's getting built, and there is so much money being sent.
You're talking about this specifically.
The Saline data center job. There is so much money getting thrown at that data center. It is insane. Like there's miles of pipe going in this building, and my local and all of the locals around us, I'm a union pipe fitter, so all of the locals around us are doing work for that data center at fab shops. I mean, you can't find find
other work, right?
You can't. Well, there's other work, but you can't find fittings for pipe fitting. There's no Vic collars, there's no Vic couplings, there's no Vic 90s, which are the
because it's all being taken
all being taken up by the Saline job. I mean, the company Victaulic, I heard a rumor that the company Victaulic is literally buying up foundries so that they can make more fittings for this data center, because there's none, like they can't, there's stuff that's back ordered. We're building a hospital right now. There's fittings that are back ordered.
Where are you building a hospital?
In Troy.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the Detroit one.
No, in Troy. So I'm building a hospital right now. We can't. There's fittings that we tried to order that are back ordered. They don't even. Normally they have a date, like, hey, this is expected in X amount of weeks. There's not even a date because
it's just back ordered forever.
It's just back ordered indefinitely.
Yeah,
could be years. We have no idea.
Right.
And it's because all of these fittings are getting taken up by the Saline job. The Saline job is fucking huge.
Wow.
I mean, it's.
And I hate to say it though, but like, it's helping people feed their families.
It's a double-sided sword, right?
It
or
is.
Two-sided,
it really is.
Or whatever.
Yeah, double-edged sword.
Double-edged sword, thank you. Yeah, it's a double-edged sword because there's a lot of money to be made, but it's also like, am I,
Is it ethical?
Yeah, is it ethical?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, that's hard.
And especially when you know that the people of that town don't want it there.
Right.
That's hard for me. That's hard for me to justify. Like, I can't go out. I don't know if I don't think I can go out there. Knowing that the townspeople don't want it there, I don't think I could go work there.
Yeah.
But they're paying. I mean, me and my buddy were doing the math on what they're paying, the per diem they're paying, and he said if he goes there and works 6 days a week, 10 hours a day, he'll make $290,000.
Yeah.
In 1 year.
Right.
because they're paying so much money over and so much per diem because they need guys so desperately to get out there, and they have all of this money. They're so fully funded.
That's so crazy.
It's like one pipe fitter is going to go make $300,000 in
Wow.
a year as a guy just on the tools. He's not even a foreman.
Right. Yeah.
And
The
it's
labor.
like Jesus Christ. Like, that's like life. Like, I mean, an average union pipe fitter is probably making 100,000, maybe 150.
15. Okay.
To make 300,000 in a year to work a schedule that we normally work anyway,
Right.
it's like
Yeah.
life-changing money.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, I could pay my house off this
Right.
year and then just coast for the rest of my career. You know what I mean? It's like,
That's
so the
crazy.
temptation is like, fuck, dude, like $300 a day per diem. Like,
Yeah.
I don't, dude, can I say no to $1,800 a week
That's
just to
hard.
show up to work?
That's hard.
I mean, that's fucking hard. Most people aren't making $1,800 a week, and we're like having to turn down $1,800 a week just to show up to work. You know, just to show up to work, I got to turn down $1,800 a week, and that's not even the wage. The wage is
Right.
in addition to that.
Yeah.
It's crazy money. I don't know, but like ethically, I would feel like,
You'd feel conflicted about it.
yeah, like I feel like a scumbag going there,
Yeah.
working, knowing that people don't want it there.
Yeah.
And I got into an argument, maybe I shouldn't say argument, but I got into a debate with the guys from Breakfast at 2 p.m. Their CDs on the table. That's why I'm pointing.
Yeah.
I got into a debate with the guys from Breakfast at 2 p.m. and I was like, this is fucking, like, I build these systems for a living. It's not that big of a deal. Like, people are being so dramatic. I think I was wrong.
Okay.
I think I was wrong because, like, then you start seeing videos of people that live around these data centers that are built, and they whine like hell, like, you know, like jets all day, never ending, no, relentlessly whining. And then there's videos of people turning on their faucets and they have like no water pressure at all. Like, the water pressure is so minimal you couldn't even get your shower head to start, you know. And you're like, oh, like,
yeah.
But these are supposed to be closed loop cooling systems
And they're not.
but they're not, because they're making up, you know, they have to make up fucking tens of thousands of gallons, you know, of whatever is off gassing from being so hot.
Okay.
You know, it goes out. So a cooling tower, basically you have,
I can kind of imagine it.
You have
based on,
fins, you know, and so you have mains, you have water mains that go through the building, and air blows past these mains and
to cool
whatever's in the room. So in turn, because those BTUs are being added BTUs are being added to the water by cooling the room off, the heat is getting into the water basically. And so it circles.
When it comes back, it loses some, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it loses some to the atmosphere, because so what happens is that water is going to pour over these fins. There's fins. These things are the size of buildings. Like, they're huge. But there's these fins, thousands of fins, and they basically pour the water over the top of the fins, and it creates like a waterfall. It trickles down. Yeah. So then the air outside basically cools this water from however hot it got from cooling the building back to, you know, whatever the standard, you know, water temperature in a pipe is. From ground, like a groundwater temperature is like 57 degrees or something. Like, whatever comes, the coldest you can get your water out of the tap is pretty much always the same temperature. It's like 57 degrees. That's what the cooling tower is hoping to do. And so, but you're going to lose some of that from, there's a huge fan that's on the top of them. So that you're going to lose some water by blowing water up and away in the form of mist. But then there's also, if the water gets so hot that it becomes evaporate, you know, becomes steam, and then it fucking off gases into the atmosphere. So you're losing water.
I see.
But normally it's not as significant as it is at these data centers. Like, at a regular building, you're making up water sometimes, you know, but like apparently at these data centers, they're having to make up water constantly, and like to the tune of tens of thousands of gallons, you know, I don't know, in tens of thousands of gallons a day. I don't know if that's accurate, but
you got to fact check yourself.
I know that's I don't know how often, but apparently they have to make up water a lot more than a regular closed circuit cooling system does.
Wow.
And this is where the problem comes in, is that this infrastructure wasn't built with this thing in mind. So there's not enough to feed this monster of a data center and all of the homes and businesses that surround the area that were there first. It was like designed for a small town and houses.
Right, and now we're putting in a data center.
Now you're putting in a data center that has, maybe 30-inch diameter pipe, like pipe this big.
Right, and it wasn't built for that.
It was not built for that. Picture, fucking filling up your swimming pool with your garden hose. It's like...
I've seen people do it.
It's going to take fucking forever,
That
right?
is.
And like, and then everything else is deplenished or whatever.
In the meantime,
it's diminished because of it. So I don't know, dude. It's a complicated issue because
I get it a little bit more now.
Yeah.
I definitely didn't know all that.
There's a local independent reporter called Debate Her. I don't know if you've seen any of her videos. She's going to all these like council meetings, like trying to hold people accountable for reneging on their contracts or what they said these council people said they were going to do, and then they're approving like data centers and they're approving flock security systems. I want to have her on the podcast because obviously she's going to know way more about this than I do.
Yeah, that'd be really fascinating to hear from her.
I want to have her on the podcast to talk about this because I don't know. Like, I'm not married to I'm not married to my ideas. I try to move on with the best presented data or best presented arguments.
Right.
And go, okay, you know what?
Stay open-minded.
Yeah, and I think in this case I was wrong. I think I thought I knew what was happening based on the fact that I've built cooling towers.
Right.
But now that I'm seeing what's actually happening and like the gross shit that these tech companies are doing by like suing their way into towns, and I'm like, all right, I was wrong. Like I gotta own that, and I wanna bring somebody in that can show me or tell me what it really is.
Yeah.
But
that'd be cool.
Yeah, it's complex, but I have cognitive dissonance about this. Like, I agree with myself and I don't agree with myself because as much as I'm against Big Brother coming in and just taking over, it's also like everything is tech now. Like like your fridge has fucking Wi-Fi. You know what I mean? Like
mine doesn't.
Well, some people's fridge, not mine either. I have a fucking basic ass white fridge.
Yeah.
And so not mine either. But like, I'm like, tech is we're in the age of technology, right?
We are.
Like cell phones and laptops and our smart TVs and everything is streaming and
smart homes where you can adjust all your stuff from your phone.
Everything, right?
Yeah.
And like all of this takes storage and data, and we all want our pictures of our kids and dogs and all that shit to be in the cloud and stay in the cloud and be safe, and all of those things require data farms and data centers.
It does, and we use it every day.
And we use it every day. Like I look at pictures.
We
of my
wouldn't
kids,
want to live without it.
But people are
the price
suffering.
We have to pay, yeah.
So, but somebody's suffering for pictures of my kids from 12 years ago to be in the cloud. So it's like, I don't know. What do we do? What do we do? Do we build these data centers in fucking the desert? I don't know. What do you do?
There's no water.
There's no water there. Fuck. Do we build them in the ocean?
Do we build them in the ocean?
I don't know. Like, you gotta desalinate the water. I don't know. I
have no idea.
I have no idea what the solution is. But like, I do. I made the comparison, like, you don't want to be the guy who like made dashboards for horse-drawn carriages was real bummed when cars started getting built.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like, do you want to be that guy who's like, we shouldn't have cars because I won't be able to make wagon wheels anymore. You know what I mean? Like, do you want to be that guy? You don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be the guy that's like, let me hold back humanity to keep me comfortable. But also, like,
I don't know.
Is this thing so necessary? I don't know, dude. It's complicated as fuck.
We made it necessary. That's absolutely the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. Agriculture's not innocent either, right? There's AI all over in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's I worked for the dairy farm. They have robots that milk the cows.
I heard they have this.
Well, Cooks have one too.
Cooks has one, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can go and watch it and everything. That's all. Has to be run by AI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's also like fucking robotic combines now.
Yeah, absolutely. Self-driving combines. Yeah.
I mean, it's
and
crazy.
it all needs the data. Yeah.
Yeah. But but what it is capable of doing is amazing. I mean, you like watching the most recent season of Clarkson's Farm. They were talking about being able to scan the soil, take samples from the soil, and then like fertilize specific spots of the soil.
Add more seed in certain spots too. Yeah,
exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of efficiency.
Yeah. And so like
it's incredible.
Yeah, it's amazing. And like, so do you want to hold back and just like plant blindly and go, oh, this is,
see if it works.
See if it works. Oh, just drill the whole field no matter what the fuck it looks like, and just hope that it worked. Or we use technology, but this technology's a double-edged sword.
It is.
So I don't know, man. It's so complicated. I don't know. I was thinking about something. I was going to ask you. Shit. With farming. Drawing a blank. That's okay. I mean, there's so much technology that's coming out that's making things more efficient and better. And
right.
Like, I think one of the things that AI is doing that I think maybe the people on the left, I'm like center left. Like I would say like I'm a Democrat, but I'm not quite liberal. You know what I mean?
I get it.
Like I'm
like it can almost like it can. What do I like to call it?
Like I have gay friends and I have black friends.
Like it's almost like a liberal Republican, right? Like you can be a little bit more free in your social status, but you still want like government out of your business.
Yeah. Okay, that's spot on. Yeah, that's exactly how.
Like you don't have to be a liberal Democrat.
Yeah.
And you don't have to be a conservative Republican.
Right on. Okay, so I would say I'm.
I don't know if that fits or not.
No, for me, spot on. Okay. That is spot on. Like I'm a union tradesman, which automatically puts me on the Democratic side because Republicans are not a friend of labor in general. But I'm also like a fan of conservative family values. Sure. And I think like a family unit and a community unit is far superior to
government assistance.
And and government compelled speech. Government in general. Yeah. I mean, Jesus Christ, some of the red tape that you guys have to jump through just to survive is insane.
Oh.
I mean, I know I'm preaching.
Not me personally, but good friends of mine. They've literally been attacked by their neighbors for several years now of them trying to farm. They've gone through all the GAMPs. They've gone through the MEEP certifications and all that just to be able to have their right to farm. The right to farm? Yeah. I don't There's
even know
a Michigan
about this.
right to farm. It's if your GAMPs, generally accepted agricultural management practices, so GAAMP, if you're GAMPs certified in the state of Michigan, you have the right to farm.
And that is based on where you're at? Like, is it a thing like...
You should be able to fight the township in certain aspects, yeah.
Okay. So this is like a thing to protect people's right to grow their own food.
Yeah, absolutely.
So did this come out of people being stopped from having gardens and stuff? Like in their...
I actually don't know how it started, but I think Michigan's the only state that has it.
Huh.
The Michigan right to farm.
I'm writing this down because I got to read about this.
Yeah.
Right to farm.
You'll probably find out more than I do.
Let's chat. Let's learn together. Let's chat. Let's
chat GPT.
Let's burn down a farm to grow to build a data center so we can learn about farming.
Great.
GAMP certification in Michigan.
And it's really not all that hard.
In Michigan, GAMPs stands for Generally Accepted Agricultural and Management Practices. Despite what people sometimes say, there isn't a universal GAMP certification. Instead, a farm follows or conforms to the GAMPs established by the Michigan Department of Agriculture and Rural Development, MDARD. MDARD, okay. The main benefit of complying with GAMPs is protection under the Michigan Right to Farm Act. If a farm is operating according to the applicable GAMPs, it receives significant protection against nuisance complaints and lawsuits. For example, complaints about odors, noise, dust, or normal farming activities. It's not absolute immunity, but it's an important legal defense.
Absolutely.
GAMPs cover areas such as care of farm animals, manure management, nutrient management with fertilizers, pesticide use, irrigation water use, farm markets, site selection, and odor control.
Yeah. And you can take it one step farther and go into MEEP, which is MEAP. I believe. Yeah, MEEP, MEA. It should be. And get MEEP certified, which is just a little bit more stricter version of GAMPS, in my opinion.
Okay, MAEAP.
Oh, right. There's another A. Yeah.
MAEAP.
They call it MEEP, but
Okay.
yeah, it's
Michigan Agriculture or
Environmental Assurance Program or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Voluntary Environmental Stewardship Program run by the Michigan Department of Agriculture and Rural Development. Unlike GAMPS, which is known for supporting compliance with the Right to Farm Act, MEEP is a recognition program that helps farms protect water quality and the environment.
Yeah.
Okay. So the farm goes through an on-farm assessment, and if it meets the standards, it becomes MEEP verified.
Yeah. And that one's a little bit harder to do. I've been trying for a few years. Still haven't gotten to the point where I'm certified.
Okay. So there's certain rules and regulations that you have to abide by? Or?
Right. Like all your oil, your fertilizer, etc. has to be contained in case of any spills, where you fuel up. Basically, they're protecting the water from any contamination of fuels, fertilizers, manure. You have to have certain manure management practices, right? So if you're composting it or etc., it has to be done a certain way. It has to be covered or on cement. Or there's a lot of rules to it.
Okay.
It doesn't go into any of like animal welfare for the most part. It's mostly about the environment.
Okay.
So in my case, I have an old abandoned well on my property, and I either have to get it reinstated and test the water, or I have to cap it in order to continue my MEEP certification.
Okay.
That's one of my biggest things. But I've everything else. I've done my spill kits for my oil, etc., fuel.
And there's things like keeping like combustibles away from fertilizer, that kind of shit, or
no, actually, I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, obviously that's recommended, but
yeah,
like
I'm just trying to think of like what else
you
would
have.
they be
I guess
looking
you have
for?
to have like certain containments for
certain.
It's really so nothing gets in the soil or the water.
Okay. How does that? I guess why would you want this certification? Does it benefit you as a product? Like if you're like, oh, I'm
It's a
certified.
selling point for sure.
Okay.
For me, it's more so just like personal ethics and morals.
Like I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah.
And here's the proof of that.
And here's the proof of that.
Okay. But it doesn't necessarily benefit you financially or in the marketplace?
It could. It could. There's not a lot of... Well, there are a lot of MEEP certified farms just in my area. I think my neighbors are the only ones that I know of.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, when you produce a product from something that's MEEP certified, right, people that really care about that certification will pay more for your product.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's that benefit.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like, yeah, like we're doing it right. We're doing it clean.
Right.
You know, you're not like, you know, my animals aren't.
I'm not chucking
sludge-
the manure in the water.
Yeah.
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 And it's going downstream.
They're not sludging around in their own shit and like, you know, you're getting sick
Yeah. You have
animals
like,
or whatever. And
again, like it doesn't really go into animal welfare. GAMPS does a little bit more,
okay.
I think. If I'm, they have like certain animal units you're allowed to have per situation, like barnyard size or pasture or whatever.
Okay.
MEEP has more so your locations of how close you are to other houses, how close you are to your well with your animal lots, etc., or where you put your manure piles for spreading for later, right? It has to decompose and then you spread it later.
So they're just like safety regulations, like, hey, don't...
For the environment, yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense, though.
Yeah.
Right? So, like...
So GAMPS, I think, goes into a little
don't
bit
store your
more
manure directly over your well and...
Right, yeah.
You know, contaminate your well and make everyone sick and whatever.
Yeah.
Make your, you know... Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's... The, So I haven't talked to a lot of people local, right, about the red tape that they have to jump through, but watching this show, Clarkson's Farm, there's an incredible amount of red tape that he has to jump through as a guy trying to have a farm in England. Like,
it's worse over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems fucking horrific. Like I think it's like 5 seasons that they've gone through, and they always like wrap up the same way at the end of the season.
Okay.
They go over like the finances of the farm and like how it went.
Oh, really?
And like there was a year where he made like he profited like $150. after like, and it's like you moved like $200,000 worth
It'd
of,
be that way sometimes.
and you made you profited $150.
Yeah, well,
you know,
less than taxes.
and then but then he's like, I got to spend $70,000 on seed and fertilizer for the year, so I profited negative $69,850.
Yeah, it's bad.
And but like, but that's not the red tape. The red tape stuff that he has to deal with the government over there is insane.
I don't know much about it. All I've heard in some situations is that they limit how many cows you're allowed to have on certain farms or how big your systems can be. But other than that, but then also I think what was it? It was a few years ago. Germany, I think it was Germany, passed something about, it was an Animal Welfare Act, but it was like really, really hard to comply with.
Just way too strict.
Yeah. I can't remember what it was. I wish I could. But it was like, it was just really strict and almost impossible. Like, people who made that have no idea what you actually have to do to comply with it.
I'm gonna look it up because I'm curious.
Yeah, ChatGPT it.
Yeah, there goes another gallon of water.
I wish I even knew what animal it was with. I can't even remember.
I just broke ChatGPT. It gave me an answer from something I was typing in about work like 10 hours ago.
Oh, wow. It wasn't cooled off enough.
It's for real. Okay, let's try again. It just gave me an answer from a thing I was asking about pipe fitting. I was like, I typed it. Typed in a question about pipe fitting. Germany's livestock welfare system is considered one of the strictest in Europe, but it's not a single rule. It's a layered system of constitutional protection, federal law, EU law, and detailed husbandry regulations.
Yeah, okay.
The core legal foundation, very strict baseline. The German Animal Welfare Act, and then it says what it's actually called in German underneath it. I'm not even going to try.
No, don't. You'll get canceled.
Yeah, I'll say like a slur in German, trying to pronounce it right. This is the main law. It states that animals are sentient beings, not property in the legal sense. You cannot cause them unnecessary pain, suffering, or harm. Husbandry must reflect species-specific needs. This is stricter than many countries because it legally centers animal welfare, not just farming efficiency. Detailed livestock housing rules. This is where the real strictness comes in. It sets specific minimum standards for farm animals. Cattle, pigs, poultry, etc. Examples of requirements: minimal space per animal, mandatory lighting and ventilation standards, requirements for solid flooring versus slated flooring limits, rules on group housing, especially for pigs and calves, limits on confinement, regular inspections and monitoring requirements. I mean, like, that all sounds normal though. Like, there's definitely
right. Oh yeah,
like,
and we have them too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe the numbers are just like.
Yeah.
You know, you got to have 20 square feet for every single animal or something like that.
I'm starting to think, I think, and maybe it wasn't Germany, but I know they're strict, and we just proved that.
Yeah.
But there was somewhere over there that made it where you couldn't kill baby chicks, like, at all. So, in the States.
Even if they're sick or like.
Well, like, hatcheries hatch out chicks, right? And they all come in whatever gender they are, whatever sex. And usually you end up killing a lot of the males, right? Yeah. Because for egg production, you want the females. So they'll, I'm pretty sure they just grind them up, like, alive. Which I know sounds horrific, but
that sounds terrible.
It does, actually, now that I say it out loud. But I'm pretty sure that's what happens. And there might be other cases where they suffocate them or something different, some other forms of Jesus. But yeah, anyways, so now you feel bad. Now I feel like you're that black woman in the crowd who
honey. So they're like putting them in like a shower and like just giving them Zyklon B.
Yeah,
just gassing them to death.
Wrong topic.
That'd probably be I mean, it's
I
better
don't
than
know.
putting them in a fucking grinder alive. That's fucking brutal.
I don't know, but that's so fast. Again,
And it's
maybe
and it's
I'm
because
cold,
they want.
maybe I'm hardened to
See,
it.
I never thought about that. So they're.
They want the females. So if they're not allowed to
how does this
kill
work?
any
They
of
have,
the
like-
males, they have just a ton of males. That where are they going to go? What market is there for them?
Just for meat, right? I mean, like.
Well, if they're an egg-laying chicken breed, there's not a lot of meat to them.
Oh. Huh. So how does that? I mean, okay. So you have these. You said it's called a hatchery.
Yeah,
Okay, so you have all these
fertilized eggs.
fertilized eggs,
Yeah.
and the
And
chicks
they hatch
hatch.
from an incubator.
And then, so does someone like sit there and inspect them and go, "Oh, that's a boy."
I'm
Flip.
pretty sure, yeah.
And then like a girl, okay, that's in
Yeah.
this save pile, and this is the
discard
this
pile.
is the discard pile,
Yeah.
and then they just like take a crate of them and just go like "Meh," and just crunch them up. I mean,
As far as I understood, I could be wrong.
dude, that's wild.
I could be wrong.
Yeah. But I mean, man. And on
And I'm
these
sure it
breeds,
goes in our hot dogs or something like that.
yeah, or dog food or something.
Probably
I mean,
dog
it's like
food.
getting
Probably
used
dog
or
food.
something.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully it's at least getting used.
I'm
and,
sure it
like,
is because the byproduct it makes money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and like I mean, I guess that's a silver lining is that it wasn't a complete waste. I
Yeah.
don't know. I mean, that's kind of fucking brutal. I don't see. This is like the more I learn about. I don't know. I don't want to talk down about fucking any farmer at all because
No,
it's
because
like
we work our asses off.
work your asses off.
Yeah.
But the more I learn about homesteading, the more I'm like, God, I wish I had the time
Right.
to just do that because it seems
Right.
like the right way. You know what I mean? Instead of like,
It
oh, this
can be.
this building that has a gajillion fucking birds in it,
Right.
versus like, hey, my
Right.
family
Having
has
a more
15.
community-based local food source.
Yeah, and a
Yeah.
local economy where it's like, hey, I'm growing vegetables, you have
You have
beef,
got
I'll buy a
pigs,
quarter of one of
whatever.
your cows, and
Yeah.
I'll give you fucking corn for the year, or
Right.
whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? And
Yeah, back to the traditional.
like the real, like an actual like trading society
Right.
instead of
I
you
get
know,
that.
But
My
it's-
only thing I have against homesteaders sometimes but well, everybody learns as they go, and I was there once. But if you've got sick animals, you have to get a vet, and it's really hard to get a good vet for livestock.
yeah,
It's incredibly hard. The only reason why I have mine is because I started 7 years ago now, 8 years ago with her, and since then she stopped taking all new clients for her practice.
so they end up with fucking like a cat and dog vet that doesn't really understand livestock, or like what happens with homesteaders?
they die. I don't know.
The animals die.
in Michigan, right? You can always take something to MSU, or you do. Yeah, and that leads me. They used to be able to sell antibiotics in TSCs and Tractor Supplies, and they stopped that sale, and you now have to have a vet prescription only, and follow the regulations of your vet prescription. So you have to have a vet if you want to treat your livestock with antibiotics if they're sick.
Okay.
But then again, it's really hard to get a vet.
Did they stop that because everyone was doing antibiotics, so things were becoming
Resistant.
resistant?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. So like
It does.
It you know, as much as he's like whenever I hear like regulation, my brain instantly goes like fuck the government. I'm like
Right.
don't tread on me. You know. Like,
I know.
But like that one makes sense. I mean
Yeah.
you know. You don't want antibiotic resistant.
Resistant.
Then what do you do?
Then what
We
do you
haven't
do?
figured out the next thing. You know.
Yeah, what do you do?
So, yeah, I mean that makes sense, but what? So is MSU's agriculture or not agriculture?
The college.
but
Michigan State University.
are
Yeah.
they're a veterinary school then?
Yeah, they have a veterinary clinic there. Yeah.
Okay, so if you're desperate, you can,
You can drive them up there.
and then kids work on them for the classes.
I'm pretty sure there's like doctors and then students alongside. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and is it free?
Oh no,
Oh, okay.
but it's actually, in my experience, when I've taken animals there, it wasn't any more than an emergency farm call out to my farm,
Oh, okay.
and they have lots of different perspectives and options for you.
Yeah. It seems like MSU would have better resources than just one
Right.
vet who maybe could be wrong.
Right.
You know, and then you have like a
Right. You have a team of doctors versus one, and
yeah.
so in some situations it's really
There's a
helpful.
benefit to that.
Yeah.
What are some of the examples of like Like when would you have taken your animal up to MSU?
For me, most part is like I had a lamb with what's called joint ill, infection in the joint, and it was a Saturday. Vet's not open. Vet's not on emergency call. She had a baby. She's busy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bother her.
Right.
She's busy. So we just took the lamb up to MSU.
And that's like a
And
fatal thing, like that's an emergency to have.
Oh
joint
yeah. So
ill?
they can lose. First of all, they can go septic from that.
Okay.
From that infection getting in the bloodstream.
Which will kill them.
Yeah, and then they can lose their joint. I ended up actually losing this lamb to joint ill, which it's sad, but again, I'm like hardened to it. So, but it was worth a try.
So this is an infection specifically like in a moving joint.
Yeah.
It'll
usually be like in calves. It'll usually be in a knee or an ankle.
Huh.
I've seen it in shoulders. I've seen it mostly in knees, though.
Joint ill.
Yeah. It usually stems from an infection getting in through the navel. That's the most common way. It can also come from an infection in the stomach that gets into the bloodstream, and it settles in a joint, basically.
And where is this infection origin? Like, is it a soil thing, or is it like where they're a pen thing? Or?
It could be a pen thing. So like when newborn calves, lambs, piglets are born, you usually dip the navel with iodine because that protects it, dries it off, keeps it from seeping in anything else.
Okay.
Yeah, but
so,
if it's
so
wet
there's like a direct line from the outside world into their inner
yeah,
body.
when they're born. Yeah, absolutely.
So they're flopping around on the ground.
Yeah.
They could get bacteria from the dirt
Yep.
or the barn or
Whatever,
whatever.
yeah.
And it could go directly into their body.
Absolutely.
And then they can get an infection. Wow.
Yeah.
See, this is the stuff that I don't know anything about, and I'm just like
Yeah.
so excited to talk about it. I mean, in a morbid way, but yeah.
Right.
Dude, that's okay. So they have
yeah,
so you
until
dip it
that
in
dries
iodine.
off.
Is that orange shit that people put on for like surgery? Is that what
Yeah.
iodine is?
Yeah.
Okay. So that dries it and it helps.
It helps seal off that entrance into their body, yeah.
Whoa. There's so much cool shit that I've learned about farming, just like out of curiosity. Like when they breed sheep, they'll put like marking paint on the
ram, yeah.
on the ram.
Yeah.
So that they can see which ones have
Got
been
bred,
bred.
yeah.
I'm like, that's so fucking
Yeah.
brilliant.
Isn't
Like
that
it's
funny?
so simple, but
Sometimes
it's so
they wear
brilliant.
this little harness with a little chalk block on his chest.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Dude, and see this.
You can put paint on. It doesn't last as long. I tried that. It doesn't last as long. Or you can do the chalk thing.
So
yeah. And especially if you're putting multiple bucks or rams in with your sheep or goats, different colors to see who's been bred
Who's
by
doing
who.
it, and then
Yeah.
you know which one. Like, hey, I want to bring fucking
Yeah.
Ram 1 back because he's
Right.
fucking everyone.
Right.
Ram 3's useless. He didn't
Yeah,
fuck
he didn't
anybody,
do
and I
anything.
paid for him for no reason.
Right.
Dude, this is what I'm saying. Like,
We're smart enough.
it's okay. So what I love about farming solutions is that they're always the most simple thing, but
Yeah.
they're still brilliant.
Well, it has to be easy.
It's still
enough,
a brilliant
you know?
solution,
Yeah.
but it's so simple. It's like,
Right.
hey, how do you know? Oh, I guess we'll see when
We'll
they're
just
pregnant.
paint them. Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, how about I paint his chest bright red?
Yeah.
And whoever's ass is red
Right.
got banged by this guy.
Absolutely.
And then also, if this one's red and they don't have viable babies,
Then the ram's the problem.
then the ram's the problem, and
Yeah.
we know.
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
See, this is the shit
It's
that
so
I love.
funny though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
We're
hilarious.
just
but
gonna
it's-
paint them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's an elegantly simple solution that is perfect.
Right.
There's no fat on that solution. I love that. That's the kind of stuff I love, dude. It's like it seems dumb to a person that isn't a farmer. Like,
Right.
"Dang, that's fucking, well, no shit. But like, it's elegant. It's elegant and stupid, and it's perfect. And tell me more things like this. So, I mean, like, does anything come into mind? Like, what other like?
So there's a practice, at least with turkeys. If you wanted to get them to a certain weight, right, you weigh them all and you just spray paint them based on their weight category.
Yes.
You just spray paint their back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got a guy who's having a hard time eating. Do you ever separate them and like here
like, feed
you're
them
gonna
out harder.
Yeah.
No, you just take them longer before you butcher them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's most of the time.
There's been I've seen cattle getting separated for like TB, like questionable TB results.
Okay.
Is there any other than that? Like, is there any reason that you would separate livestock and like put them in
Like
their
quarantine?
own? Yeah.
Literally anything that's contagious.
Just illnesses, not like oh they're underweight or they're not feeding or like.
Well, usually if they're underweight or not feeding, there's probably something wrong with them.
So they're probably sick anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right on.
A naturally healthy animal will grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was in the last. See this. My only fucking references is like this farming show.
It sounds really fascinating. I think I'm gonna look it up.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's on Amazon Prime. But there was a newborn calf that got pneumonia and just could it. What is it? There's a term for like how the cattle get their like immune system from having their first.
Oh, from the colostrum.
Colostrum.
That's the milk. That's the first milk from mom.
Okay.
That has like a bunch of immunity boosters in it.
And if they don't get that, they're pretty much going to get sick and
going to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was
worst case. Yeah.
So that was talked about in this show because this cattle was born and they think because it wasn't like aggressive enough to get in and get it.
Yeah.
It got pneumonia and then it just did not have the ability to fight off the pneumonia, so it just was like doomed.
Yeah.
But so colostrum, so like
it's same with horses, with sheep, and
they all have the same system. They all get
their first milk. Yeah. So like in dairy farming, you have to right. So you have a cow calf, and then you usually save that first milking colostrum for said calves, and then you milk the cow for however long until she's pregnant, etc. And you dry her off. You'd make her stop producing milk 2 months before she has her next calf, so that colostrum actually starts producing like 2 months ahead of her having her next calf.
Wow. So you
dry them off so you can save that colostrum
for the
next calf.
And that colostrum is completely different from the regular milk, or is it just yeah? Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, you can even test it to see how much turbidity is in it, to see how thick it is, right? To see how high quality it is for the calf. Because even if you have low quality colostrum, you'll still have a bad calf, a bad healthy calf. You know what I mean?
Wow. Do you ever like surrogate mother? Like, oh, this one is producing colostrum. We'll put this calf with this other.
With the other cow.
Yeah.
I've grafted calves onto a cow that has lost her calf.
Okay.
I've done that before. I think something you're referring to is not super common.
Okay.
There's something else. You're saying surrogate calf on the cow.
Like mom's not producing colostrum the way you want her to.
Yeah, would you put the calf on another cow?
On another cow.
So the colostrum only lasts for like, people say 1 day, people say the first milkings, people sometimes say 3 days.
Oh, okay. So this is like, you're never going to have two cows birthing the exact same
depending
day.
Depending on how you breed them, but it's difficult.
Yeah.
Because even then they take their own time.
Yeah.
The other thing is that calves, and I'm only talking about calves because that's the most I know about. I would assume it's similar with sheep and goats and horses. Their stomach really only absorbs that colostrum for the first 24 hours.
Okay, so if
you feed them colostrum when they're 3 days old, it doesn't
do anything.
I guess there's not research on it, and maybe it does do something, but as far as how efficient it's going to be, it decreases.
You said that you dry them off, so you get so from producing as a dairy cow, you stop them from that.
Yeah.
And then you get them back on the cycle for their cattle that's coming.
Yeah.
Has there ever been a cow that you got to stop producing and then they just couldn't produce again? Is that a thing? Where they just completely
unless
stop
there's
producing?
something wrong with the quarter of that, it doesn't usually happen.
Okay. Because it's a pretty high demand, like right? Like would they naturally be producing. They wouldn't naturally be producing milk
No.
for like inevitably,
No.
or not inevitably.
But like for the longevity.
I mean, like it's not.
I mean, I've seen cows at my work produce for up to 2 years after they calve a significant amount of milk. Like, so my farm that I work for ships their cows when shipping them, they take them to the auction, right? They're in your Taco Bell at this point. They take them when they drop below 40 pounds per day.
Okay.
So that's what,
5 gallons.
Because that's where their feed conversion, they're paying more to feed the animal
Than they're
getting out of the milk.
Okay.
So that's when they ship them off. And so they've had cows that'll milk for 700 some days that are still not hitting that 40 pounds.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, but we've bred that in them,
Yeah.
in the dairy cattle. Obviously, beef cattle do not produce near as much milk, because they're only supposed to feed one calf, and one calf drinks when they're first born maybe a gallon a day, if that. They're taking little sips throughout the day more so than they're like taking.
How long would they
drinks.
feed naturally? Like how?
Ideally, moms would kick them off like deer do, like when they're close to have their next babies.
So it would be like up to a year, or like I don't know what that.
Yeah,
Okay.
roughly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. Has that number, that 40 pounds number, has that changed at all with the inflation of how expensive everything is? Because I gotta assume.
Not that I know of. I
Okay.
mean, for them, it's they grow their own feed,
Yeah.
right? So
But they're cutting their.
they're cutting the alfalfa. They're using
alfalfa
fuel
themselves, and- yeah.
and doing their corn silage and storing it and all that.
corn
so,
silage.
But it also comes down to, do we have too many cows in the barn? Are there too many coming up to calve soon? Like, where do we need to be?
Yeah, silage. That's when you cut down like green plants and then kind of let it rot. Is that right?
Yeah, ferment. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at me knowing shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at
It
me
smells
knowing
really good too.
Does it actually? Or are you
Yeah.
fucking with me?
No, I like the smell of it.
Because it's rotting, right? Like
It's fermenting. Yeah.
yeah. I guess that's different, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
but
Because it's
that-
not
but-
molding.
Yeah.
But
so
you have to pack it down or store it where it's packed and completely sealed. Otherwise, it will mold.
oh,
'cause
that's
it
why they wrap
holds-
it up with that black plastic
Yeah. Otherwise, it like brings in
bacteria from the ground, or
yeah, the air gets in it and it molds.
huh?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think. So fermenting it, is that because it's easier for them to digest it?
That's a good question. I'm not a crop farmer. I wish I was.
Right on.
It is like they ferment their feed. Cows, like giving them beer is good for their gut. So I imagine it's easier to store, easier to digest. Probably contains higher nutrients considering you're containing the moisture. That's my best guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, compared to like a
A dry
brown
hay.
gray
Yeah.
hay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, this is so interesting.
Yeah. There's just so much.
This is so different than my
I should have
life.
brought more people with me. Really.
No, we'll do it again.
Yeah.
We'll do it again, dude. There's so much that I don't know about this world because I'm in such a different world
Yeah.
for my work. I mean, like building piping systems. It's like I'm either welding carbon steel pipe, or I'm soldering copper or brazing copper, maybe gluing PVC, and like. So my whole world is like geometry and how am I fusing two pieces of pipe together? That's
Yeah.
it. Like, so like trying to
I'm
think
sure
about.
there's a lot to that too.
There is. I mean, it's a 5-year apprenticeship, and
Okay.
there's a lot of shit we learned during that apprenticeship. I mean, how to draw prints, how and why to weld something, and how a system works and why it wouldn't work, and
If you did something different,
yeah.
Yeah.
And so I mean, there is a lot to it, but it's just so different. It's just so different to like, because you're playing with nature, like that's
yeah.
you're controlling like natural cycles to benefit you the most. Like that's
Right.
that's so interesting.
Yeah.
Trying to balance.
If you're efficient that way, yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Well, you
not
have,
everybody does.
but you have to be efficient to make a profit, right? I mean, yeah, kind of.
There's some farms out there that do some sketchy shit,
Oh,
but
let's get in the weeds. Who's the dirtbag?
I can't.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't do that.
Couldn't.
No, but it's it's just so different than what I do.
Yeah.
That I'm like completely fascinated by this. Yeah. You know, I love being a fly on the wall and just like man, this isn't my life at all.
Yeah.
That's why I love that show. You got to watch that show.
Yeah.
I would love to see you like text me like these people are so full of shit. Like it just ruined the show
I don't know.
for me.
I'll see.
But I mean I feel like I've learned a lot from that show. Like I mean,
Oh, I'm sure.
You know, like I didn't know about drilling seed and tram lines and you know how the harvest works. I didn't know anything about combines. I guess I still don't compared to someone that actually fucking does. But like
I'm not, again, I don't do so much crop farming. But yeah.
They in one of the seasons of the show they have they were breeding pigs. These weird like orange looking pigs. I wish I remember the breed
because like Durocs.
That might be it. They have like black spots and they're like
and they're red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Durocs is what they're called.
The red ones. The red comes from the Durocs.
Okay.
Yeah. The spots might be a cross.
Okay. I wonder if it's the same thing. But it's also England, the show. So like maybe they have different names.
Were they like smaller?
I don't know.
No.
I
love to guess.
Yeah.
Coonies.
I could look it up.
You can look it up.
I could look it up. Yeah.
Fact check yourself.
What kind of pigs did Clarkston's farm raise?
I wasn't able to find specific information on what kind of pigs Clarkston Farm raised. If you could share a bit more context, like the farm's full name.
I wasted all that water for nothing.
Damn it.
Clarkston's Farm on Amazon Prime. Maybe I think it was like trying to Diddley Squat raised large white and landrace cross pigs.
Those aren't orange. Are you sure?
I don't know. I don't think that's right. Okay, Diddley. It is 300 degrees in here. Squat Farm pig breed. Oxford Sandy.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
They're like...
Oh, they're cute.
Yeah.
Look, that's what they were doing, yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. Okay, so what the fuck was I talking? Oh, so in the show, they have these dome, like almost igloo-shaped pens.
Okay.
That the pigs sleep in.
Sure.
But once they started having their litters or whatever you call them, I'm like, I feel so insecure I feel so insecure like trying to speak your lingo to you. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm actually talking about.
That's okay.
Okay, so when the pigs have their litters,
yeah,
a problem that they were running into is that mom would crush the piglets against the edge of the enclosure.
Yeah, and kill them.
Yeah, so they came up with this ring that they were welding and like retrofitting these fucking igloo things with, like a metal ring.
Yeah, because they probably can't use farrowing crates over there. That's what we use here.
What is that?
A farrowing crate is where the mom is basically held in. She can't turn around. She can lay on her sides, both sides, and then there's bars to let the piglets go out away from her and still nurse and stay safe. Like go to the Oakland County Fair. It's coming up soon.
Yeah.
And they have the Miracle of Birth barn, and the pigs are in farrowing crates.
What do they call it? Farrowing?
Farrowing
crates. So it's like it's locking mom in a position where she can lay down, but she can't turn around.
But she can't necessarily crush the piglets.
Oh, farrowing.
Yeah. So actually, in the States here, we also, if you're organic, you cannot use farrowing crates.
Because they're considered inhumane.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I could see why. Yeah, it's like those veal pen things, you know. Kind of.
Right. Hutches,
yeah.
I
guess not, right?
Which, like, it's kind of like having because they're newborn calves, you don't want them to be exposed to anybody else, so they should be in a hutch. They don't live there forever.
Yeah. Well, isn't that what they do for veal? Like, they keep them from moving?
No.
Is that a myth?
Yeah. It's old school.
Yeah.
It's old school veal. Nowadays, they mostly have Holsteins, steers. Or they might actually keep them intact. They might keep them as bulls. They don't have to dehorn them. They don't have to do anything like that. And they usually keep them in group pens, and they keep them on milk till about 6 months old.
And then that's when they go to slaughter?
Yeah.
I always thought that they were like...
They're like babies.
I thought they were like completely immobilized and like because that would like keep the meat as tender as possible.
Yeah, I mean they're like in group housing where they have their certain amount of square footage, right? But they're not like they can still run around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's farrowing cages. I'm gonna try to remember that because I want to read about it. I want to read about it because I could just picture like the blue-haired people out there just like
sure.
absolutely up in arms about these things existing.
And I get it. It looks horrific if you don't understand why.
Yeah. Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
but if you don't know that is literally to protect the life of 8 things, like you're making one
Or
thing
12 or 20, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, right, dude. That's one of the funniest things that happened in the show. Jeremy Clarkson brings in the kid that was working for the guy that was running the farm to help him because he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. And so he's this like 22-year-old, just like lifelong farmhand kid. And when he's like, I did a thing, I got pigs, like I'm breeding pigs, and he like the kid comes back from vacation or having a baby or whatever he was doing, and he's like, how many of these are pregnant right now? And he's like, what's the problem? He's like, count their fucking nipples. Dude, that's one of the funniest arguments of the show. He's like, count their nipples, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
He's like, we're about to have 300 baby pigs.
Right.
You fucking asshole. Like, we don't have time for this.
No, it gets bad fast.
Dude, yeah.
I haven't bred pigs, but my ducks right now are like, I think I have like 50 of them. It's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking awesome. I love this. I'm really loving picking your brain because
Okay.
we are at like 2.5 hours, so I'm gonna cut you loose.
Yeah.
But I want to have you back and
All right.
and bring your buddies so that
I'll
you
bring my
guys
buddies.
so that you guys can fucking just
How many people can we fit in here?
2 more. Yeah, I can have. Yeah.
Paige just kicked out? Dang.
Well, okay, so I can bring one
I'll
more.
bring a buddy.
Okay,
Just
bring
one
a buddy, and then
Yeah.
we'll have Paige in here, and then you guys can just unload all this information on me because the painting the sheep to know who was bred who. I mean, that's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
And then what was it? The first milk.
Yeah, the colostrum.
Colostrum. I mean, that's fucking. And then the cutting down green.
The silage, yeah.
The silage for the cows to let it
Yeah.
ferment so that, I mean, there's so much shit that
There's a lot that goes into it.
it's so interesting. It's absolutely fascinating to me. And I'm just trying to grow like corn and cauliflower and not fuck it up, you know? So I'm barely into it.
I don't garden, so I can't.
Not
give
at
you
all.
any advice.
Growing up a fucking Wojo,
I
don't
know,
garden.
I don't garden.
Dude, there was so many questions I wanted to ask you about your parents' place, but we're fucking so far into the podcast.
I don't even know if I'd be able to answer them.
Yeah, I mean, like I was reading that they were like one of the first like greenhouses to start implementing, automated, timed.
Oh, I think so, something like that. And then we have one of the first, or they have. I keep saying we, but I don't.
It's your family stuff, so it's still we.
Yeah, they had one of the first. It was one of the machines they have. One of the transplanters that took the plants out of the flats and put them in pots. Was like one of 12 in the whole country.
Yeah. I did read that too, that they were one of the first to have automated transplanting and automated computerized timed watering and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that's fucking really cool
Yeah.
See, this is what I'm saying about like technology. Like to be the first guy is like crazy to implement a new technology. Like you don't want to be the first guy with an ag robot, but you don't want to be the last guy either.
No,
because then you're gonna be
last guy.
losing your fucking farm.
Absolutely.
So, but yeah, it's fascinating, dude. Yeah. All right. On that note, dude, we'll wrap this one up. What a weird episode. I love it.
We did a little bit of everything.
We did a little trauma bonding. About I wasn't divorced, but whatever, divorces and then talked about the nuances of owning a farm and talked about considered AI and what the fuck, how do we feel about it? What an interesting episode. I love it.
Hopefully they like it. Whoever listens, I don't know.
We're gonna piss people off, but I love that. Yeah,
great.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Not at any serious. No, there's gonna be zero consequence to making people mad. They're just gonna be like, yeah, he said AI. He's not allowed to say AI.
Oh.
And then it's gonna be off into the ether. Find some other video to be mad about.
Yeah.
But dude, thank you so much for coming out.
Thanks for having me.
For sure, I want to have you back, and you bring in a buddy, maybe somebody that you have. Do you have a crop?
I could bring somebody.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see if she's got time.
Yeah.
You'd have to catch us like in the winter.
I was gonna say, you want?
Yeah.
Do you think she could do it in like a 2 months? No. For
No,
16
she's
hours
literally hauling silage wagons.
a day. But yeah, okay. So in the winter, we'll bring you back with your buddy.
Yeah.
And
I'll
we'll
see
talk.
if she's interested. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's my boss technically.
Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hell yeah.
she might want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all about it.
She'll know more than me. She actually went to school for this shit.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Well, but you're living it, and I got all kinds of information out of you that I was able to pick your brain. That was fucking so fun. I don't live this life, so I'm absolutely fucking fascinated by it.
I
So
appreciate it.
yeah. Hell yeah. On that note, well, okay. So, do you want anybody to follow you, or you just came on for fun?
No, it's just for fun.
Okay, all right.
Nobody should know who I am.
I'll just blur your face for the whole episode. Fuck yeah. All right. On that note, well, fucking go buy some fucking local produce,
Find your local farmer. Actually, see their farm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And your farm is
Silver Lining Farms.
Silver Lining Farm. I didn't want to assume, but I saw the shirt.
Yeah.
And then your family is
Wojo's Greenhouse.
Yeah. Fucking go buy a plant and buy a fucking steak.
Yeah.
Buy a cow. Buy a half a cow. It'll last you a year if you're,
Yeah. As long as you cook it at home.
It'll be cheaper and better.
It will be cheaper.
Way
It is
cheaper.
cheaper than the grocery store. It's a lump sum at one time, but if you had to buy that at all at the grocery store, way cheaper.
Way cheaper to buy a cow from a local farmer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And the quality. And you said it's grass-fed and grass-finished.
Mine is, yeah.
And if you go to the grocery store, a chunk of grass-fed, grass-finished beef is about $25 for that. So,
wow.
I
don't go to the grocery store for meat.
Hell yeah.
Last year I did a few times, I have to admit.
Yeah.
But I was desperately out of steak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it like shocking? And you're like, why is this like fucking gray?
No, actually, I don't know. Like, it wasn't that bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Right.
No.
But the price though, the price get you?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Just a little.
Yeah. But I'm like buying ribeyes. What do you want me to say?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, dude. On that note, let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Thank you so much for coming
you.
on, man. I appreciate you. Hell yeah. All right. Peace.
All right.
I've done 100 of these.
The purpose is not survival. It's finding purpose in what you love.
I'm pumped to be branching out and being like, hey, we're going to sit down and have a couple-hour podcast.
Is it? Is it, dude?
Jesus Christ.
You just like talked for 5 minutes. I'm like, is it though?
I've always been inspired by this shit.
Yeah. Dude, that pizza was so greasy.
It was disgusting.
It was not disgusting.
Disgusting.
Good times, Noodle Salad.